Put the stream on community links first.
Yeah. I'll do that now.
Tell me when we're live.
We should be live now.
Casters RG, right? You Casters are game?
Yeah, I'm in game.
Okay.
Should be live. Where is the link? I don't know if I have the link or not. I don't know if I can see it on myself. Can you go to the channel on the link?
The link to the stream.
The link to the channel, yeah. See if the stream's up there.
Wait, where are you sending it?
Should be in Casters Lounge.
Casters Lounge.
Yup.
Oh wait. Here. I'll open it up and I'll
See if the
I can
link's
get
there.
this link.
Should be.
Yep. Okay. I wonder if I can just send it like this.
Yeah, see if you can just send the link.
Cast of this is Little Piggies.
Little
and
Piggies versus Team Solid.
Team Solid. Yep, think I did it.
Nice. Yep, that looks good.
Stream is up and ready to go in community stream.
Oh, I'm excited.
I'm excited for this one too. Okay, I'm gonna stand up, do some jumping jacks.
What was that? A man just dropped his headset. Damn, the casters are really getting into it here. The game's starting. Alright.
Alright.
Straight off the bat, what do you think's getting banned?
10 seconds remaining.
Straight off the bat, before we start, we have to introduce ourselves. My name is Miubu and I'm with Coolgun, and this is gonna be Little Pigs versus Team Solid in Phoenix Season 0.
Yep. Season 0.
Really excited for this one. So straight off the bat, Little Piggies, they mentioned we were talking about the Spectre ban, right? And I think they're gonna have to ban Kunkka Primal. What do you think?
I think Primal's really good at the moment. Kunkka, I'm not sure about. I've seen it be hit or miss in games. It can do either really well or it can be kind of meh. They banned the no plus one Necro. I know you're sad about this.
I am really sad. So they're banning
J-Bob played a really
Spectre
good pos one Necro last time.
Yeah, he did. You know, surprisingly, he stayed alive because of the Death Seeker, like dodging out the nullifiers a lot, and in one of the Aegis fights against a Life Stealer, he did really well in staying alive.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think.
So it's really good.
Yeah, I think for Little Pigs, what we were talking about before is they're gonna try and keep their offlane afloat here because you know last two games that they played, the offlane, you know, it kind of felt like their weakest lane. So we'll see if they maybe draft around it, or whether they put more emphasis on it in game.
Yeah, looking at the bans right now, they're banning out Spectre, Lone Druid. I don't know if Spectre you mentioned Team Solid has played. I'm not sure about Lone Druid, but I think they're getting rid of the Lone Druid as well because I don't think Little Pigs has a good how do you say this? They don't have a good answer for fast-paced comp. Yeah.
The Mukan
okay.
What do we say? A little bit traumatized, maybe.
It's about time, but like they learned their lesson now. Oh, really fast pick actually. Wraith King. So that's a flex pick, Wraith King.
I want to talk about the solid
Alright.
bans as well. You got Tree, Necro, Witch Doctor, and Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker, I think, even after the nerf, he's still such a strong hero. I
He
think
is. He
he's
is.
not as strong and broken as he was, just pick
10
win,
seconds
but I
remaining.
think he's quite a strong hero still.
Yeah.
And Witch Doctor
In
and
the
Tree.
right hand.
Seconds remaining.
Yeah,
Yeah, in
Witch
the right
Doctor and
hand.
Tree,
Really
very
good.
strong as well. Yep, this is what I suspected.
Mhm. Yeah.
They play Grim in 4 and 5, so it could flex either way. When scrimming team solid, they like if it was available, first pick Grim every game.
Alright. One of the viewers messaged me actually that one of us has an echoey mic. I don't know if that's you or me.
Don't know who it is.
Oh wait,
Let's see.
it's actually my mic.
Your mic? I might be able to fix that.
Yeah. Check if it's on yours. I'll unplug, replug my mic.
No, I think it's on my side actually.
Alright.
And
Also, I hope that.
hopefully,
10 seconds
I
remaining.
changed a couple settings. See if that fixes it. Should fix it.
Alright, chat.
5
Did that
seconds
fix it?
Let us know,
Chat?
chat.
Yeah. Let me know. Let us know if my mic's good, because this is like I need to add. This is our first time casting
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
So we
First
got
time
some
casting.
SCA Australia duo. First
Oh,
time.
that's yep.
Break,
They
breaking
banned Centaur
borders.
and Natures. So lots of global presence here is being removed.
All right.
Dire team's turn.
There's the
Yeah.
primal ban.
So they really wanna. Yeah. Okay. So they really wanna try to get rid of the fast pace that Team Solid that you mentioned is. You face them off with Grim. So what can you say about their playstyle?
I think they very much like to have this disengaged kind of play style where they're quick to fights. They come in, they fight.
5
If
seconds
it's not
remaining.
looking good, they can pick heroes that can easily get out and then re-engage if
Mm-hmm.
maybe the fight looks a bit better. Maybe someone overextends
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah. So Centaur really does that for them, as well
Yeah.
as the Prophet Lifestealer as well.
I wonder if either of the teams did any research behind the scenes.
They might. They might.
They might.
I would like to think they did.
Yeah, you'd hope so.
Radiant team's
Yeah, I
turn.
Mm.
mean, like, looking at chat, one of the players from Loot Spreaders are actually here, so they're doing their homework right now.
They're doing their
I see
homework.
you. We see you. So Slardar, it's a really strong offlaner actually.
They pair it with the Grimstroke as well. It sounds like a pretty strong lane.
10 seconds remaining.
It's another flex pick Grimstroke, I think. So it's a 4 or 5.
It could be a
so,
4 or 5, yeah. But Little Pigs
God
didn't
forbid.
do so well with the Slardar. Let's see if Solid can do alright with the Slardar.
Alright. I mean, Grimstroke, God forbid, Grimstroke is position 2 this game, right?
I mean,
we've seen stranger things. Stranger things have happened. Necro position 1.
Yeah. Ooh, I think they have done I think this is a deny pick because I know Owl on Team Solid likes to play Phoenix. He's a really good Phoenix player. So I think this is a deny pick. Yeah. We'll see what they pick up next. And they also like to pick the Phoenix 4 when they pick it. When they do pick it, they pick it like quite late into the draft.
Yeah, it's a good answer for the Slardar because of the Sunray. Like we were talking about it a while ago, the Sunray mischance. It stacks up and you throw it up against a Slardar. It could be good going into mid game to late game as well. But it's just the early game that would be a bit of a problem against the Slardar. And even the Phoenix, if they play Phoenix as a 5, he has a Fire Spirits to also help out against the Slardar. So I think that would be harder for him. So if it's another flex pick for our 5 Phoenix. I could really see this.
Yeah. God forbid they go 3 Phoenix. When Phoenix first came out, we played 3. They could bring it back. Bring it back.
I mean, I saw a YouTube video of someone going Phoenix mid. So
yeah.
Ogre Magi.
I think this is a very good Little Pigs hero, actually. I think they can just throw this. They got 3 beefy boys right now. I reckon.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm just reading chat now. Muken Tuken says it's not a Glute Spreaders draft without Lifestealer. Yeah. the only series I casted of Glute Spreaders is like both games had a Lifestealer. So like,
here's a fun fact for the tournament so far. Muken Tuken currently has the highest GPM in the tournament with
Oh,
717 GPM.
including SEA?
Yeah, including
Oh,
all
wow.
games, all games. Muken Tuken has the highest GPM in the tournament.
Congrats. I really like watching Muken play. You just like literally run at them and disrespect the enemy team.
Yeah.
So what do you think is this Ogre Magi pick? Did anybody pick did Little Pigs pick Ogre Magi mid, offlane, or anything?
No, I actually, from what I watched and what I scoured through their games, I have not seen any Ogre Magi. In fact, lots of their players actually haven't
Oh,
played since the last
Fire team's
tournament
got the
game.
pick.
okay.
Snapfire, maybe
That's a
predicting the Undying coming out from Little Pigs. No, they picked it up both games in their last tournament game, last series.
hmm,
Maybe a Snapfire to counter the Tombstone.
10 seconds remaining.
okay.
5 seconds remaining.
Snapfire. Oh, Snapfire. I just saw that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
So that's the Little Pigs and that's the Team Solid answer for Undying if they do
If they
decide to
do
pick it.
pick it, yeah.
I could see this Ogre Magi being well. It's yet another flex pick from Little Pigs. So I think Little Pigs has really improved their drafting. I think from the previous series.
I think so. I think their drafting seems, very open.
Radiant team's
As
turret
Team
has
Solid here, I
fallen.
wouldn't know
Don't
exactly
allow
TA
assassin.
against
Into a
Ogre and
into a Phoenix.
Phoenix and
Huh.
Wraith King.
That looks really tough.
All of them have DOT, so I don't know.
I
Wraith King
mean,
surely
10
goes
Piggies.
seconds
Radiance,
remaining.
right?
Team's
As
turret
well.
ban.
Yeah, Muerta. That's gotta be. I really like the way that Little Pigs is drafting right now. It's really keeping me on the edge of my seat right now because I
Yeah,
don't know where these guys are gonna go,
I
and that's a good thing.
10 seconds
yeah. I mean,
remaining.
if I had to guess, I would say Wraith King offlane, Muerta
Yeah, Muerta
10
carry,
seconds
won.
remaining.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then Phoenix Ogre are your
Dire
supports.
team's
But they
turret
could
ban.
easily swap Ogre to mid if they wanted to Ogre versus TA. I don't know the matchup, but Little Pig's been Quop, so I think it's a TA position 1.
Mm. I could see that TA1. I've seen
10 seconds remaining.
TAs go one more often than
Mm.
mid in
5
some
seconds
YouTube
remaining.
videos I
Red
see
team's
and
turret
some pub
ban.
Yeah,
matches as
yeah.
well.
I'm looking at Team Solid's draft, right? And I'm just
Mm.
seeing a lot of negative armor. The
Yeah,
TA, the
same.
Snapfire, Slaughter, so
Ladder.
much negative armor, so much physical damage. So I think this Muerta pickup is very nice.
Yeah, and it really is. And they even have like the Ogre Magi and the Wraith King to counteract some
Mm,
of these
mm.
negative armor. And
5
even
seconds
if they do
remaining.
have the negative armor, it's gonna be a really difficult time killing them because Ogre Magi is relatively tanky. Wraith King has a reincarnation. The Phoenix has the egg, has the fire spirits, has the Sunray even to
Yep.
try to counteract this TA and Slardar.
Getting down to the last few
Radiant
seconds here
team's
on the
turret ban.
bans for Team Solid.
Huskar and Viper are banned. So they're convinced that they're missing a position. They ban a Huskar, so that's
Offlane.
mid. Oh, they're banning mid heroes. Yeah, they're missing a mid.
Mid.
Yep.
Well, who's the who's the
5
mid
seconds remaining.
player? It's
It
who are they missing?
is. I think
5
it was
seconds
Zeal.
remaining.
Z.
Yeah, Zilacho or something. Yep,
Zilatch. Zilatch is their mid player.
yep.
I'm really
He
interested to see
played
what they
Lina and
add.
Slada in the last series. See what he picks up. Wants to pick up here.
Flutter? No, Zeal played Sniper
Sniper.
and Lina.
Yeah, Sniper Lina.
So let's see what they're gonna pick up here. So they banned the Monkey King. Yet another. They're banning a mid lane and a safe lane.
10
All right.
seconds remaining.
From
Well,
the little.
it's funny you mentioned that
5
actually.
seconds remaining.
Team Solid was running Monkey mid against us. So I mean, I don't know if they have some inside info, but
Maybe they heard you. Maybe you're sharing information with
I'm
them.
sharing too much information. I'm sharing too much information. I gotta shut up.
Maybe.
Too many
Okay.
notes.
I'm gonna have you know and Nope investigate you for leaking.
I have Aisha come in here, start screaming
Yeah.
at me.
All right. So final pick here, going for Little Pigs and Team Solid. So Little Pigs is gonna have the last pick here, and let's see what they're gonna pick up here.
Tiny.
Tiny.
Mid tiny
Oh,
against
mid
the
tiny,
TA.
yeah.
They take
So that's a
the
plus 5 Magi.
or a 5 Phoenix.
Plus
I
5
think they
Magi.
could. I think they can swap either way. I don't
Yeah,
know.
let's see what they do.
What would you rather lane? Phoenix Wraith King or Ogre
Hmm.
Wraith King?
Against a TA, I would lean towards Phoenix Wraith King so that the magic can be with Merta.
Morphling. Yeah,
Morphling pick.
this is
Right?
this is
You
a Mel
mentioned the
here.
Morphling.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's Templar mid then.
I think so. I think the
It
Morphling's
is.
gonna be a Mel.
All right.
Unless Mel
So
plays mid, they do roll swap.
ooh. So from drafts alone, who do you think is already has a better draft?
Um, hmm. I like Little Pig's answers to the minus armor kind of strat. They got lots of ways to deal with it.
Mm.
I kind of like Little Pigs. I honestly think if they can come out of the lanes in a decent enough position, I think they could do it.
All right.
So it is a Mel Morphling, okay.
All right. It is a Mel Morph. So, my opinion, Little Pigs has the good. I think they have a good early game lineup, early to mid game. But Team Solid, if this goes into late game, they can definitely steal this one away from Little Pigs.
Oh, yeah, I can see that as well. Yeah, definitely.
I would be really scared for that Morphling and TA Templar combo, but I feel like if they can find a way to, they have the tiny to burst the Morphling in theory. They have the silence as well from the Merta, and they also have 3 heroes that deal with this Templar essentially. So I think at this point it's just execution from both teams that will decide
I
this
think
game.
so. I think so. So what
So
are the
really,
lanes? Who's going up against? It will be Muerta and I
Merta and
assume
Magi.
Phoenix, right? I'm pretty sure
For
we have
Little
to
Pigs,
leave,
the
right?
4 and 5 can swap.
We
They
gotta
can
leave as
swap.
well. 5 minute
I don't
wait, right?
think we do. No? I don't think we do.
No,
Is there a broadcast delay?
I don't believe so.
Oh,
So we might have to
I,
leave
I,
for a little
I
bit. We
don't
can talk
think
about the draft still. I think.
I don't think we have to leave. No, I really don't know.
I believe we
Honestly.
have to leave.
All right then.
So we'll leave. We'll come back. But let's just think about these heroes for a second, because I think that it's going to be interesting. I don't know. I'll send a message to Nope just to make sure. But I do believe that we have to wait 5 minutes because YouTube only allows you a 1 minute delay,
All right, all right.
unfortunately.
I can't join back. Hold on, I'm try to find a way back in. If you can find a way back in, try inviting me back to the lobby because I don't have any friends in that game.
There we go. Oh, it's because I'm still in the game.
You guys definitely.
I gotta leave and then watch here. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be this Phoenix 5 with the Muerta.
Phoenix with Merta.
Yeah, because I believe the So Close Heat so far is their 5 player. However, they didn't play with Schnobel last time,
Hmm.
so it'd be interesting to see. Interesting to see.
Personally, as a +1 player, I would like to have an Ogre Magi.
I think so as well. I think you don't lane the 2 melees and the 2 range together. Just especially against Slardar Grim, you have Phoenix Muerta. They're just gonna run at you constantly.
Yeah, and then do you rather have the Phoenix going up against potentially the Morphling? So he has to be more careful with the attribute shifts.
True.
And if you pair Merta and Magi, like in theory, the Slardar, I think it's a Slardar Snap lane or Slardar Grim actually, Slardar Grim lane. So if
It
they
should be
run out the
Slardar Grim.
Merta,
Yeah.
yeah, they run out the Merta, Magi is there to stun slow as well. So I think that's one thing to note. So I think that's more likely going to be. Well, for Little Pigs, they're pos 4 and pos 5. We've seen them in the first series against Glute Spreaders. They're not afraid to switch over positions. The
Yeah,
4 and
no.
5 are interchangeable.
No. So, be really interesting.
5 seconds remaining.
And I believe on solid, Owl is their 5.
Choose your hero.
Takashiro is their 4. So yeah, I think it's maybe it's a Grimstroke 5 with the Morphling. Then because Owl's playing the Grim. But who knows, they might swap it up as well.
So we're just second guessing right now everything.
Second guessing everything. We'll see the lanes in a second.
We don't know what's going on. We're just left guessing. We're left in the dark right now until this game starts.
Yeah, honestly, there's both teams, they play a lot of role swap. So
yeah, they do.
Mind games again.
I feel like this time Little Pigs, they really upped their mind games as well, because from last game, I think I wouldn't call them super predictable, because from the second game against Glute Spreaders,
definitely
they had they picked Necro, and we thought it was gonna be mid, but they did a 360 pick Sniper instead.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
They know how to keep us on our seats, but now they're doubling down on that, and they're like, because they picked the Magi as well, so we didn't know the Magi was gonna be mid, off lane, or support. But now, getting a clear picture of how Little Pigs want to play, and I think they really drafted. They really drafted the way they wanted to, and they really in a way they were also ready for whatever Team Solid will throw at them.
Yeah, I mean, we were saying before about the Pos 3. They've got him on a Wraith King this game instead of a Slardar or a Viper. What do you think of that? You think it's going to be a bit more stable lane with a Wraith King in it?
I think even if Sweats does get into a bit of struggles early, I think he has an easier time to bounce back.
He's got the skeletons, right?
Yeah, he has the skeletons. He could potentially go Ag's Radiant as well. So I wouldn't be super duper concerned even if he does struggle the same way he did in the first series against Glute Spreaders. If he can somehow be useful and just get Radiant. Oh, shout out to our sexy cat. Oh. They're trying to get us to cheer for them. No bias.
No bias.
Not giving any bias. You can't force us.
Alright, should we introduce...
Going back to Sweats. Even if Sweats does struggle here, he just goes Radiant or he goes Agarims, and he doesn't necessarily have to be the focal point. He just has to go in there, he has to die, let his teammates die with him, and they're just gonna get reincarnated, and it's gonna
that's great.
Get a more long drawn out fight. Yeah.
I think that's great. So introduce the teams. We have Little Piggies first, I guess. We have J-Bud on the Muerta. We have the Sweats on the Wraith King. We have So Close Yeet So Far on the Phoenix. We have Ogre Magi, played by Schnoble. Zlatch, playing the Mid Tiny. And then do you want to do Solid?
Alright, Team Solids right now. Yo's N on the Snapfire, Owl on the Grimstroke, Takashiro Shugo, what a name, on the Templar Assassin, Mel on the Morphling, and E on the Slardar. What a name.
Oh, is it going to be a 5 bottom?
It doesn't look like it, so it looks like it's going to be a 2-2 rune split.
At the like 2-2 rune split, yeah.
So there it is. So Snowball will be paired up with the Murta. And it's going to be a Phoenix and Wraith King lane. So laning wise, who do you think already has the upper hand here?
Oh, Midwood's already taken out.
Yeah, early D-ward as well.
Early D-ward. I don't know. I think we have to wait at least like a couple minutes to see. Where's my last hits dice?
Looking at bottom lane, Snowball. That's already like half HP of damage onto E, and that's just the power of like the Ogre Magi position 5. Like, I'm gonna throw an ignite on you, and I'm gonna hit you a couple of times. And if I have a range carry on me, you're gonna start crying because the range hero is just gonna free hit you.
There he goes again. Another one.
Yeah, more engagement down here. Will there be any kill potential? Does not look like it. Slaughter did develop the bash first, and there's even a... Oh,
Courier
Courier's
killed.
gonna get taken down. Oh, poor little Courier. Does not go well. Those are the two branches, potentially for a Magic Wand, but at the very least, it's
Top.
potentially gonna get that Magic Wand once it comes back up. Ignite
Mel
again on the bottom lane.
getting quite low.
Oh, and look at this lane already. It's a lot of pressure, so a
Yeah.
little bit of turning the tables for little piggies, because this is a lot of pressure going out on this Morphling already compared to the last game where it was
Yeah.
Sweats playing the rhythm of the opposing team.
I mean, look at this itemization as well from Little Pigs. They got 2 magic sticks already in this offlane.
Ooh. So they're
Mel shipped
already
out
ready
more
for-
regen though, so I think Mel should be fine in this lane.
Yeah, you should. So good, more control right now for little pigs in the offlane.
And what about mid? I think 7-2. It's actually going Zilacha's way in terms of last hits denies.
It's a tiny, so
Yeah, it is
that's
tiny.
what we should expect.
Tiny
That's what we
miss,
should be
yeah.
expecting.
Wraith King drops low though. On Sweats.
One of the people in your chat is asking what's the terrain that you're using.
The what?
The terrain you're using for
Terrain.
your map.
One of the TIs. I think it's TI8 terrain.
Is it the underwater one?
Nah, the crystal one.
Hmm. Haven't heard of that one in a while. Courier snipe top lane.
Another
Oh,
courier snipe.
that's a
Little
second
pigs.
courier right now for Team
Giving away
Solids.
all the couriers.
Oh, top
Oh,
lane.
go top.
Owl is getting dove on here. It's gonna get stunned up. There's gonna be an Icarus dive as well. It's gonna be so low, it's not gonna be enough to kill him off. Solid's gonna man fight right now, so close. He's too far. Oh, he's going too deep. He's gonna take a tower shot. He's gonna get taken down. That's technically going to be first blood, but it won't show because it's gonna be an assist kill. But so close. Yeet so far. Went a little too close to the tower. Gets
Yeah.
taken down for that one.
Classic Morphling, morph down to 0 strength. 1 salve, full HP.
Yep. That's just how the Morphling player goes.
Already a Band of Elven skin out for Mel.
He's getting really good farm.
Yeah.
Not really good, right? But they're doing a really good job at counteracting the aggression. What did you say?
Despite the aggression that Little Pigs is throwing out in this top lane, you know, it's kind of been fairly equal. Bottom lane, however, fairly
running at
equal
him.
as well.
And they're running at him. Nope, there's gonna be a calling and a dead shot right now, but J-Bud's out of mana and could be out of HP. Pretty soon, Blood Grenade will be committed as well. Starter, yep, he's gonna get that last right click in. It's gonna take her down. Snowball looks like he's gonna be up next in a chopping block. Blocks coming out from Yos, but Slaughter misses with that crush. So a takedown here as well on the bottom lane. Even with the calling being committed, J-Bud will take a tumble.
Ooh,
Oh,
missed the
meanwhile,
kill.
action here. Yeah, we mixed the kill topside. Mel will take down so close, Yeet so far, but he will find Owl at the very least thanks to the DOT. Level 4 on both these cores at the very least.
Yeah, I think Little Pigs are okay with this though, right? They're all farming fairly well. It's fairly equal in the lanes actually.
Yeah, they're only... Team Solid's up just a little less than over 1k here. And I would say for sure... Yeah, I would say for sure that Sweat is already having a better game compared to the first two he's played, right?
Oh my god, another
Snowball.
kill. Holy shit.
Another kill. We're actually missing these kills left, right, and center. We are
Yeah.
sorry. We're busy talking about Sweats having a good game in a while.
I mean, is it
Cookie
really...
on the bottom lane?
Yep.
Yep. Nope. Oh, J-Bud. Oh, good dead shot to keep away that Slardar, potentially saving himself from another death. Ogre Magi will be coming back into this one. So much kill threat right now here on the bottom lane. And Snowball? Nope, it's gonna get poked away by that Slardar. That's
I mean,
the
it's
end
kind of
of
what
that.
we said, right? The Slaughter needs to kind of be aggressive, I think, to have impact this game. I think Slaughter as a hero is very... You have impact or you have no impact.
Yeah, it's either you have impact or you turn into another creep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
what?
because it's just so difficult for Slardar to like try to bounce back in this one. It's
Mm.
really like he's doing relatively well despite all of this harassment. He's killed J-Bud, he's killed Snowball already. And another potential fight here on the bottom lane. Oh, Deadshot's actually gonna cancel that cookie midair, and the calling is gonna be placed down. E's gonna be so low. This is gonna be definitely a kill with the ignite as well as a blood grenade. It's gonna take down E for the first time this game. So that's gonna be the second kill on the board for Little Pigs. So good answer to the aggression there.
DD rune is spawned top.
And Takashiro's
top.
gonna get it.
Mel.
So X is gonna get taken down. Speaking of him having a good day, maybe we cursed him just a little bit. Oh, slow clear seat so far. I thought he was not gonna cancel that one. I thought it was gonna
again bottom as well.
Just non-stop action right now. Snowball is gonna get jumped on here with the cookie and the stun from the Slardar. It's gonna be enough to take down Snowball, and that's one way to counter the Ogre Magi, I'm guessing. Just keep pumping him with damage, and J-Bud just does not have the mana to try to help him out. Middle lane, another dive under tower. Takashiro, that's a DD rune with the TA. It's gonna take down a free kill onto the Tiny. So close. Itsufar will TP down here. This could be potentially a kill if he chooses to dive. Oh, Fire Smear, it's gonna be missing. Left, right, center. And Takashiro's gonna get away with this one.
Man, a bloodbath of a game.
Oh, item. The jungle item, neutral item top. No!
Sweats.
No,
I think we cursed him.
Stolen.
We cursed him. It's the caster's curse.
Oh,
7 minute
item.
7 minute bounty
rune.
Not bounty, wisdoms.
Did it already get? Yeah, wisdom rune. The bottom one's already gonna get claimed up. I believe it's gonna be by Yose, and Yose is gonna get 2 bounty runes as well. Bottom. Someone did Kaklaken. So we'll see. So far, we'll take on the.
Snowball's rotated top.
Oh, even Zelach is here. They're gonna rotate over the Sapphire, but will this be enough to kill? There's gonna be an Inkswell right here onto Snowball. Snowball looks like he's gonna overstep his boundaries. Oh, wait a minute! Strength Morph? It's actually gonna push him away from the Inkswell damage, but in the end, it's gonna be a kill nonetheless. A little bit of miscommunication there. And
yeah, maybe not respecting
TPs. Yeah, they were too overconfident in that one. Shield rune will be picked up by Zelach this time. And look at the TA playing right now. The TA has already disregarded the bottle, going straight up for that Desolator.
Also, classic TA gameplay: just sit in jungle, farm.
Yeah, sit in jungle. Like there's no real threat. And Tiny making a move down bottom here. They tried to dive J-Bud under the tower, but they have to be careful because of this Tiny running over down here in the bottom lane. E looks like to be in a bit of trouble. Does E know that he's coming? Oh, nope. There's gonna be the avalanche and the toss. There's gonna be a fire blast as well, but it does not look like it's gonna be enough to kill. The ignite will fly out, but no. Starter uses the strongest spell in the game, and that's just called running away. Most broken spell. Not even a spell. Strongest technique in the game. So back to more farming, and Takashiro 50 last hits already. So the 2 cores right now for Team Solid.
Yeah, these last 4 minutes.
It's been all them.
Yeah.
50 CS, 52 now for TA, 49 for the Morphling, 41 for the Muerta. Are you surprised by these last hits or the last hit differential?
Considering how well it was going before, last 4 minutes. I'm not surprised about the TA. TA has just been sitting in this triangle, just hitting creeps. Hasn't been doing much else. Top lane.
Top lane is gonna be a little jump here by Sweats on top of Mel. Mel is actually losing a little bit of HP here. His Icarus dive won't be completed. Gets a slow and the fire spirits as well.
And bottom at the same time.
Bottom, there's gonna be a dive under the tower. There's even gonna be the Mortimer's Kiss is committed, and they're even gonna find Snowball and J-Bud. With the rotation over from Owl, is gonna find 2 kills yet again on the bottom lane, and they're even gonna spot out the stack. And yep, that's a stack that they're gonna give over to Yose, and things are starting to spiral a little bit.
Off the stack, Grimstrike gets soulbind.
TA already hovering over this lane. The TA has already just been absorbing all of this farm right now, and I expect this TA to have a 12-minute deso at this rate.
Yeah, look, I'm looking at the net worth already. It's 4K up at 10 minutes. And the top 3 is Team Solid. I think...
that doesn't look
bottom
good.
Again.
Oh, bottom lane again. They're going to try to dive under tower, but there's going to be an ultimate pop from the Muerta. It's going to be enough to take down the Slardar at the very least. They even throw in a TP from Zelach.
I think this is what they need. I think they need to play, with these kind of, let Sweats farm for a little bit. Keep him, make sure he doesn't die. God bless. But they need to keep having these Muerta, Phoenix, Tiny, Ogre running around trying to get kills around the map, I think. I think that's their way into this. See it? Ogre, Phoenix going through again.
Oh, they might try to look for Mel here, but Mel is a really tough cookie to crack right now. 3 levels into the waveform, and Mel can just easily escape this one. So they're gonna need a lot of chain stunts just to try to kill off the Morphling here. J-Bud going for the Mask of Madness first item. It's a really curious item to go for on the meta. Usually you would go straight up for Maelstrom, but I think he's going... Oh, top lane. There's going to be an engagement here on top of Mel. They're going to use the Wraith Fire Blast and the multicast as well. Fire Blast is going to try to stun up Mel, but again, that's like what we mentioned. No more stuns left in the tank, and Mel just going to get a free TP out. Grimstroke will TP in, shows himself, but does not look like they're going to try to dive this tower. They're respecting those TPs right now.
They remember what happened last time.
Yep, they did.
Meanwhile, Takashiro, 200 gold away from that Deso.
Yeah, 12-13 minute Desolator, and he's gonna get his rune as well, so denies the refill of Zalach. Yeah, 12 minutes in, and top 3 net worth are the 3 cores of Team Solid, so at this point, it's their game to lose.
Snowball might be walking into a TA.
Oh, not really the best hero. Everybody's here for Snowball. They have 5 heroes here on the top lane. Snowball, he's for sure gonna die. They're gonna use the Corrosive Ravens on him. And with the PA Meld Strike, goodbye, Snowball.
No Deso
Went into
charge.
the wrong neighborhood. No Deso charge, but a kill's a kill.
Kill's a kill.
Yep. So it's gonna be a... Buys the Mithril Hammer 12 minutes 14. It's gonna arrive at 13 minutes. So 13-minute Desolator.
Do you think with this Deso now they're going to start just running down towers?
They might still respect this team, so I don't think so yet. I think they're waiting right now for Little Pigs to commit some mistakes, like what Snowball did. Snowball caught out of position, now they're playing 4 versus 5. They're probably waiting for even more mistakes to come out.
Double Sentry Ward. Hates to see it.
Oh, top lane. It's gonna be a stun onto the creep. Okay, Echo Saber now purchased, by the way, and there's gonna be Phoenix Egg right here in the middle. There's gonna be a stun out. Good Avalanche right there on the backline. The Phoenix Egg will not be able to pop here. They're gonna take down the Wraith King the first time. Takashiro will TP and the calling. Beautiful calling placed down onto Yose and to E, but the stun out. Can they try to find any more kills? There's gonna be a toss up onto EE, will be taken down. But here's the Mortarboard kisses. It's huge. Zalach will get taken down thanks to the Meld Strike. Even Sweats will get taken down. It's gonna be a huge disaster here. J-Bud will also get taken down. Snowball's the only one left alive here, but he's not long for this world. Takashiro Shogo will find 3 people here. It's gonna be a team wipe. What?
Ooh.
14-minute team wipe, 5 to 16.
Yeah.
8 Deso charges.
Yeah, no, like that team fight, just get all those Deso charges now. And I think they just take? No? Fort?
What went wrong in that one?
It looked like they got split up.
Middle lane. Middle lane, Haze-Rune on Slaughter, and there's gonna be... Oh no, this is a free kill! There's no spells left on the Tiny. He does have a toss coming up in a little bit, but no! He just gets dove under the tower. They're gonna TP, Sweats in. He's gonna just man-fight this one. You wanna go? Let's go, buddy! He's just gonna keep fighting this one! But there's gonna be finally help from so close Yeet so far. But meanwhile in another lane, Snowball's gonna get taken down by 3 heroes. And it's unstoppable right now for Shugo.
Another
10 Deso charges. Yeah. And they see where the Wraith King is as well. Ward placed down. Gonna get instantly dewarded. It's not even gonna give it to him. Feels bad, man. Yose is gonna miss out with the cookie miss. But things are starting to fall apart now for Little Pigs.
And I mean, the support's defensive items as well. They're coming in. We've got 4 stuff already on the snap. Al's nearly got his 4 stuff as well. Blink nearly on the Slaughter.
Like what you mentioned, the disengage. Smoke right now by Team Solid. They're gonna run into Zalach, but that's just the Grimstroke putting down yet another pair of wards, so I don't think they'll expect that one. Oh, Sweats.
Sweats.
Eyes on Sweats right now. Sweats. Oh no,
They're
looks like
going
they're gonna
gate.
go for
They're
even a
gonna
bigger.
try and find J-Bud.
No,
Meanwhile-
they're going for a bigger target.
Yeah,
Top lane,
yeah.
they're gonna go for Roshan straight up.
Oh, Roche.
Yeah, the J-Bud is under this ward as well. So you
Yeah,
have to be really
that's what I
careful.
thought. I thought they were going to gate and kill J-Bud.
Now they have their eyes set on bigger targets right now, and that's Roshan. It's gonna die really fast thanks to the Desolator and the Corrosive Vase, and yeah, you can see it right there. It's already gonna be a 16-minute Aegis, and there's no real answer to stop this one. Shugo will pick up the Aegis, and looking at the Wraith King right now, it's not even close to getting that Radiance. Blink Dagger will finally get picked up on Zelach. Smoke,
At least
attempt here.
At least they have a initiation tool now with Zelach.
Ooh, that ward. I think that ward spotted out Sweats going in for the smoke, but it's gonna be smoke on smoke action right now. They're gonna run into Yose. Sweats, hello? Use your stun, please, buddy. Blink in right now from Shugo, who actually got that fresh blink
Instant
dagger.
egg.
But goodbye! Instantly decimated, and Yose gonna take care
Holy
of the egg. One
shit.
shot, two shot. Goodbye, Sweats! Gonna get two-shotted by this TA, and the fight's not over. One shot, two shot, three shot. It's not gonna even be given to Shugo, but in the end, it's 3 dead just like that. But meanwhile, in the backline, Zelach will be able to find the Grimstroke at the very least.
Fresh
so a
blink.
little bit of a consolation prize. They see where Zelach is. Zelach has no TP. Are they gonna run him down? I think they will. Oh, he runs into Slardar. Oh, good blink reaction right there, but Slardar, he has a blink of his own. They're gonna get the Corrosive Vase on him with the cookie to stun him up. That's gonna be a sure kill. He gets yet another one. 4 for 1.
No mana.
No mana, no TP, nothing. Marta
What do you
closing
see?
in on the mail.
I was gonna say, what do you see? Like, how do Little Pigs get back into this now?
I
12k
really don't
at
know.
18 minutes.
I mean,
It's
the
looking
Morphling's
rough.
closing in on the Manta style. The TA is closing in on a BKB, and
Yeah.
the TA already has a Blink Dagger and the Desolator as well. Slardar has a Blink Dagger, Echo Saber. I think if you're little pigs right now, you're gonna need to wait for them to mess up big time. That's the only way you win this. Like, somehow, some way, you're gonna need to get a really good Phoenix Egg, you're gonna need to get the Calling off, you're gonna need to start picking these heroes off one by one. Yeah, they're baiting right now on Yone. Yone is gonna they're trying to toss back. No, not gonna get it. Blink in from E, gonna try to stun up the Tiny, but there's no clear follow-up yet, and it's gonna be another disengage. You maybe need Sweats to try to get this Radiance, and they're pinging out Sweats. They know where he is. Will they continue to see him here? Slardar on the hunt, sniffing out Sweats. He wants his Wraith King. He wants his Wraith King badly. 70 seconds on a reincarnation, but no, he's not gonna find anything here. He smelled blood.
Still
He
level
smelled
1
it. He wanted it
reincarnation.
badly. Yeah, it's just a level 10 Wraith King. Bottom lane. Oh! Mel gonna get taken, tossed
Chain
back.
stun?
There's gonna be a waveform here, but no, the chain stun is just not there. Snowball's gonna walk up high ground. Snowball, do you really want this fight? Blink in from me. They're gonna get the egg pop off with the Wraith Fire Blast. Can they take down this egg fast? Yes, they can. For sure, they're even gonna use the little shredder just to take them down. Phoenix will get taken out. Ogre Magi stacks, and there's gonna be a Water Burst kiss. It's onto the 2 cores. Yikes.
We didn't say it in the draft, but this snap, perfect counter to the Phoenix. We thought it would be for the Undying pick, but no, it's for the Phoenix.
It was for the, yeah, I think we missed out on how Snapfire is a good answer, yes, for the Undying, but also a really good answer for the Phoenix Egg. Because even if you do get the Fire Spirits off onto the Snap, just turn on the little Shredder and just get the first hit in. You're gonna continue to shred that.
Let's do a minute 30 on the Aegis. Team Solid getting so much done.
Yeah. Potentially, they got the tier 2 bottom.
Oh,
potentially tier 2 top. Alright.
Lag. Alright.
A little bit of a lag spike.
Oh, they see J-Bud.
Oh no,
They're pinging him out.
J-Bud, not like this. This is gonna be really painful right now. There's gonna be a stun out here with the calling, and J-Bud's gonna start.
That's a lot of damage.
Fight this one. Oh, that's a lot of damage onto the Slardar. But J-Bud, he's the real prize here. He's gonna get taken down first, but Yose is gonna be so low. Oh, he's gonna get taken down by Zelach. Zelach will even find the TA kill as well, so Aegis will get popped. And meanwhile, Slardar does die because he was too deep. Wicked will be picked up by Zelach. Do they want to try to continue this fight? It's a 4v5, 4 versus 2 right now. Shugo does not have a blink.
Gets tipped, denied to neutrals.
Oh wow, actually.
Yeah.
So It's a 1 for 2, but you do get some streaks, so a small win.
It's 2K gold swing.
A 2K gold swing, yeah, you're right. So a little bit of a win, and maybe Team Solid overestimated themselves right there, diving under tier 2 tower.
They didn't wait for the BKB.
Yeah.
Now
Now
that's
it's picked
scary.
up.
Now it's scary though.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really, really scary game right now. And what can you really do here if
Tormentor
you're
time?
Little Pig?
What can you do? I think that fight, I think that's what they have to do. I think they just have to try and force these engagements.
Tormentor gets picked up, by the way,
Yeah.
by Solid.
Jose.
Secret Relic at the very least on Sweats here.
I feel like we're
Echo
focusing
Saber,
on Sweat
Tiny.
so much, but I feel like, like he's kind of got to be this frontliner, and he hasn't got there yet.
Yeah, like no real answer for Sweats. Does have the double bracer going into the Radiant. Tiny does pick up the Echo Saber at the very least, gonna attempt for the BKB next. Since we're over focusing on Sweats a lot, this Ogre Magi has struggled really, really hard. Look at the Ogre Magi's items. Not even a single item completed.
Position 6 Ogre Magi, maybe? I know the feeling. It feels bad. Oh, Sweats! No!
Oh, he was
Leave
so
him
close to
alone!
Radiant. Oh, please, just let him live. Just let him try to finish one camp off. Takashiro, it's gonna be godlike already in 22 minutes. This is looking really rough, and Takashiro is already going for the Chrysalis as well. Tier 2 top tower, gonna get taken down really easily.
Lag again.
Another game lag. Oh, what's wrong with the server? Hello?
Yeah, server's not playing well.
And it's
hopefully it's
lasting longer.
Hopefully it's not like that for players in game.
And I got disconnected.
So did I.
Okay. Get DDoS. We do not know what's happening with that one.
I'll see if I can reconnect. I'm back in. It does not seem to be affecting the players. Everyone seems to be doing fine. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm back in the game.
Yeah, no, I don't think anything happened there, but I think all the players aren't experiencing the lag, which is good. Just the casters.
Small loss, I guess.
Small loss. J-Bud, 700 away from BKB. This could... I think if J-Bud can get off the damage like he did in the last fight, he stood there. We said in the draft, lots of physical damage from Team Solid. J-Bud hits R, they can't do anything.
Yeah, and there's just no answer to the Murta until you kite around the Murta, then wait for her to get out of Pierce the Veil. And once she gets out of it, just try to burst her really quick. But getting the BKB is a really important thing for J-Bud, just to try to absorb and to tank off the damage from the Silverine Crush as well as the Mortimer. Mortimer's Kisses, sorry.
Sweats.
By the way, Shugo is already like 28 stacks on the Desolator.
Wow.
And already has a Crystallis as well.
Yep. Grim has Aetherlands as well. Able to get those ults
Silver
off.
Edge picked up by a Morphling. BKB on the Slardar.
Yeah.
This is starting to become a really tough mountain to climb right now if you're Little Pigs. But they have not called GG yet, so I really respect that from them. They're really playing this one until the end, and J-Bud finally gets a BKB on the Murta.
Morphling going Scotty next?
Yep.
I can see
Scotty
it.
for the for the Racing Tiny and the Magi, just to get rid of the tankiness. Oh, disconnect right there from Murta.
There's the DC.
Or from the Phoenix.
BMG when he's still disconnected.
Oh, a little bit of TMI on Phoenix. Okay, so latch. It's good to see that the Little Pigs are still joking around.
High spirits. We noticed that last series as well.
Yeah, keeping the morale up. Keep the morale up. Really some stress. Yeah, they know that they're really in a tough battle right now, but it's not really getting to them, and that's really a good thing to have for this team. You're down this much, but as long as you can keep your morale up, I still think you always have a chance. 22k gold lead in 25 minutes. It looks impossible, but it's not. It's not really. It's not zero. You have a 99.929% chance of losing, but you still have 0.01
10% chance even.
A 10% chance on Dota Plus. That's
Gaben gives him 10%.
All right. If Gaben says so, then
yeah,
I guess it's all is well here.
Yeah, I mean 10% is 10%. I mean, high ground in this meta at the moment.
Yeah, the high ground.
It's kind of hard.
Wraith King, by the way, is closing in on the Radiant. So once Sweats does pick up the Radiance, I think that's where things could start flipping towards Little Pig's favor just a little bit. And looks like we're gonna be ready to go here.
Will Al spot out the Roche? Oh no, Al, no, send back.
Is Roshan up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now it's once.
Yose
is gonna check it. Okay, phew.
Yeah, he walked in, didn't see it, and then walked out. This is another Aegis. This is what they can use to go high ground now, though.
Yeah, let's see how long it's gonna take for them to finish this one off. How many armor is Roshan losing? Minus 27 at maximum.
27.
At max, 27 lost armor.
I counted, took him 7 seconds.
Sweats has to get out of here. He has to get out of here fast. Does have the Radiance, finally.
He's got the Radiance.
At the very least. And it looks like Little Pigs, I think they're relatively confident that they can try to take this fight.
I think
Scouting
so.
out here, instant smoke here. Look at this speedy Morphling. They're gonna find Snowball maybe at the very least. They're gonna wait for the starter to come. Oh, Zilach! You have to get out of here, Zilach! This is not where you want to be. The morph into Zilach right now, but there's gonna be a huge avalanche. 3-man avalanche, by the way. It's gonna catch out 3 heroes, but Zilach will get taken down in the end. And right into the middle of this fight, it's Sweat, and there's gonna be a pause.
DC again on the Phoenix. Oh no, Sweats! Sorry, he's got reincarnation.
Yeah, he has a reincarnation. What's gonna be your follow-up?
Morphling's silenced here. Has the Manta.
Yeah, I think. Wait a second. Morphling might die. Does have the Manta style, but
do they have detection?
And C cables cooked again.
Ah, classic C cables.
So a little break in the action right now, and you do not want to see where the Wraith King is because
we're just
I don't think that's a pretty sight to see. If you're an offlaner player, if you're a Wraith King player, look away. Let's look at the Morphling instead.
Look at the Morph. I mean, I don't think they have detection. Snowball has to put down a sentry board so that J-Bud can hit.
Actually, yeah.
They don't have detection, right?
Phoenix is back in the game. They don't even have the Phoenix, by the way, for this fight either.
Oh,
so
no.
This is even tougher fight. Because this Phoenix is gonna have to scramble to this fight. Does have the egg right now, but only level 10. There it is. There's gonna be a multi-cast right now. Look at J-Bud. He's gonna try to stand his ground. There's gonna be a dead shot right there onto the Morphling, but that's not gonna be enough damage. They're gonna turn on J-Bud. Oh, goodbye! Takahashi Shugo is just gonna destroy the Muerta, and the egg will get popped here in the backline. Oh, barely gets it off in time. Can the Phoenix get away? Yes. The Phoenix will at the very least get away, but everybody on Team Solid's very low HP. So Sweats will escape despite popping the reincarnation.
They went for the bigger kill.
This will hurt them. Yeah, they went for the bigger kill in J-Bud, and J-Bud just not able to get enough damage out. Like, no real attack speed once a Mask of Madness wears off. You don't have the attack speed from the Milner that you supposedly want. They still have a cheese on the starter as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did that fight go so badly? Was it because Zilach gets caught out first?
I think so. I think Zilach has to be the counter initiate in these fights. I think Sweats has to get going on, and Zilach catches either the backlines. They're gonna back off.
Yeah,
I think Zilach has to catch these backlines, or he has to catch the Morphling while Mel has.
While he's morphing.
Yeah. No HP. I think.
Shadow Blade on Tiny now.
Ooh. I mean, that allows him to catch.
Yep. It's gonna make things a little bit easier. So the Morphling has to be a little bit more careful now because of that Shadow Blade. So he will get spotted under the creep wave, so they'll probably have an idea that Tiny does have the Shadow Blade already. Still a long time for that Aegis. 2 minutes 40 seconds left. And Daedalus pick up by the TA as well.
Oh no. Right in front of him.
Oh, and the
Takashiro.
DD too. Alright.
Gaben's decided to give them.
If you are named Snowball, if you are named So Close Seat So Far, I would be careful because this TA can literally wipe you out from the face of the earth.
Yeah. How much damage? 400, 500 damage?
Could
450?
be 2 hit. 1 or 2 hits. Like on if
Well, I think 1 hit if Slaughter
yeah.
amps. Oh, they're coming from the side.
Yeah. Oh no, not like this, not like this. 1, 2,
2.
2 hit. Oh, 1,000 crit damage. Goodbye. Oh, Zelash.
Oh, Snowball.
Snowball, 1, 2. Oh, it's gonna be another 2-shot.
I
This
think
is
that was
unfair.
one. I think it was a one shot.
Couriers are falling left, right, and center as well. What is happening? Fortify will finally get popped. The DD will finally wear off, but
Owl wasn't even
called
in
it.
that fight.
Yeah, like they just get decimated. Skeletons will get popped here by Sweats. They're even gonna drop the calling. They're gonna try to slow down this push. Fire Spirit's even gonna get chucked out here. Fire Spirit's not maxed out even, so they're not really gonna have much problem trying to push through this one.
Slaughter still has cheese.
Yeah, so he's not gonna be scared to jump in this one. Shard as well on the Slardar.
BKB's up
Deadshot
on
right on
everyone.
top of the Morphling, and looks like they want to give away this Rax. So they lose the middle lane of Rax, and they could potentially lose more. Oh, jump in here onto Owl, but it not look like there's gonna be a kill. There's gonna be a pop. There's gonna be BKB pop here. They're gonna try to go for that Phoenix egg straight up. Yep, there's gonna be no answer right now. Pierce the Veil's gonna get popped here. Cheese gonna get popped by the Slardar. There's gonna be a toss up onto the Wraith King. Slardar is gonna be so low. Nope, BKB runs out. He will die at the very least. No, but look at the jump in front of the Morphling as well as the Avalanche with the cookie. That's gonna be a lot of people stunned up, and that's gonna be a full team wipe. Aegis will get popped here by the TA. Buyback as well from both support and the Muerta as well, but the Muerta, he's gonna TP right into the thick of it. It's gonna be an ultra kill right now by the Morphling. Can he find a rampage? No, doesn't look like it, but look, they're gonna turn around here onto Snowball. Snowball, will he deny the rampage at the very least? Yes, looks like he will. Go pop the Morphling Manta style. Yep, and they're gonna call it just like that. Way too much damage for them to handle. And only I'm just left without any words from that match.
That's
all-out domination from Solid.
Yeah, I mean, whoa, wow, that is a rough one. I guess it looks so good at the start as well.
Drafting wise, yeah, it looks so good. But
even the lanes up until that around 9-minute mark, it looked like Little Pigs. You know, they were a little bit behind, but it didn't look, horrible.
As awful, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to throw this one out there. The TA and Takashiro and Mel combined 22, 0, and 22.
That's a lot.
They had no deaths.
No deaths.
They had 0 deaths as a duo.
That's rough.
And they had more kills. I mean, Takashiro alone had more kills than Little Pigs as a team.
That's rough. Wait,
there's
nothing else more to it. It's rough.
There's nothing more else to say. It's a classic Uber stomp.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a repeat of what we saw last series from Little Pigs.
Yeah, hopefully there's gonna be a little bit more fight in them.
Yeah, I think they can.
Lobby's up again.
Lobby's up already.
Yep. Can we ask them to add a delay? Try asking for a delay. So that we don't have to leave, I think. Ooh, that was a little bit rough there for Little Pigs. So a little bit of a repeat from their first series against Good Spreaders, where game 1 they got ran over, and a little bit of a same story right now. History is bound to repeat itself, and it shows right there. Team Solid found their stride, never looked back.
They're playing solidly. What can you say?
I do not approve. I did not approve that one, guys.
It was there. It was there. The low hanging fruit. I had to grab it.
Yep. All
There's
right.
a
Since we have a
5 minute delay
downtime
in lobby.
here,
Apparently, there's a 5 minute
can-
delay in lobby. We can just watch it in again now.
all right. All right. We can look in chat right here while we're looking around while
Yeah.
we're loading up this next match.
What does chat have to say?
Muken Tuken said, Glitz Feathers won in 19 minutes league record. Of course, you would remember that because you were part of that team. Of course, you would remember that, Muken. We actually interviewed Muken in the winners interview after they won against Little Pigs.
Yeah.
And he mentioned how, well, they mentioned how their strategy was picking the life stealer, and if they don't want to ban the life stealer, they want to let Little Pig see if they can beat the life stealer, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And we got some vibes that Muken Tuken was a really chillax player, and he didn't really let the pressure. There was no real pressure from that team.
That's
the
good.
way they played, as
That's
well
good.
as the interview.
So
hopefully, we're gonna have a more competitive game too.
Yep, we're ready on the caster side.
Hopefully we don't casters curse them. I pray that we don't.
Oh, they're doing the flip.
Coin flip. Oops, accidentally made another
Weebcast, nice.
So Team Solid will be getting.
First
I can't really
pick.
see because I'm being blocked.
Yeah.
There it is. Team Solid will get first priority. Second priority will be Little Pig. So a little bit. Is it different? Yeah, Little Pigs drafted first. They had first pick. Oh wait. Never mind. I saw second pick on Little Pigs, I think. I might be mistaken though.
5 seconds remaining.
All right. Straight into the second draft.
I just want to add, I just noticed Team Solid's picture. I thought it was something random.
No,
but now that
no,
I look at it, it's solid molecules. I feel
solid
so dumb.
molecule, yeah.
I really like that.
Nice ladder structure. Solid banning Treant.
Yep, again, getting the Treant out of the way.
I think when we scrimmed them, I think they only let it through once. They just don't like playing against Treant.
Who really does want to play against Treant? The potential of the overgrowth is just really.
They can't play these mobility heroes that want to get in and get out.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Little Pigs.
Nope. One of the admins just mentioned me to tell you to check your DMs and to say watch via Dota TV.
Yep, no worries. Yep, we'll do. Easy. Dark Willow Band from Team Solid.
10 seconds remaining.
I think we have to watch Dota TV right now.
How
do you watch from Dota TV? I'm sorry, I'm kind of new to
No, you just disconnect and then watch the same way we watched before from the tournament page. We'll do that straight up. That way we don't have to watch the draft twice.
All right, gonna do that right now. I'm gonna have a little bit of a water break.
Yeah. Everyone in chat, make sure you hydrate. This is the hydration break while we wait for the lobby to load up with the 5-minute delay.
Hydration check, guys. Make sure you drink your water. Water is good for you.
Oh. So I wonder if... I don't know if Grim's actually going to be addressed, because it didn't feel like, they had any like big combos with the Grim. It was just a good laning partner, I guess.
Yeah, I think the Grimstroke was more of a yeah, like what you said, it was a laning partner, and going into the mid game to the late game, Grimstroke wasn't really there to make big plays, right? And I think that's a good thing for Team Solid because they were using the Grim as a +1 to gank these lanes. They were using the Grim. They were not using him as a playmaker. They were using him as a role player, to say
Yeah.
the least. To put it
His role
bluntly.
playing.
Yeah, he's a role player. He's just there to, okay, I see a hero
A
like
quick
Slardar
spells.
have an Inkswell. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll Inkswell you and I'll sit back, get a free assist. I see a Phoenix trying to fight you. I'll throw the
Silence. Yeah.
Phantom's Embrace. If there's two people stuck together, I'll just straight up use my ultimate. It's a really simple. That was a really simple Grimstroke game to play. I think it was a really hard game to mess up if you were Grim.
Yeah. And I think because I put down some hero predictions that I thought were going to be contested. So I thought Muerta, Undying, and Grim were going to be the three ones that were going to be contested by both teams. And Muerta was picked up by Little Pigs, but Undying and Grim was
I am
picked up
not
by
in the
Solid.
game actually. Hold on. I have to restart because my internet's whack.
SEA ping.
SEA provider.
No,
It's commonplace. We're really common.
yeah, I was gonna say no match in the tournament so far has gone over 50 minutes. I think the longest
Yeah.
one was 45 minutes. Lots of quick games. But I mean, we're only in the early stages so far, so teams are
Yeah,
still
and
trying to feel.
there's only been one team that went 1-1, and that was Brave Wanderers and
Yes.
forgot that team. Gingerbread Men.
Yes. I was gonna
That
say
was the
it's
only
some
team
kind of
that has
food.
gone 1-1. Have you connected to the game?
Nah, not yet. Still got the 5 minute delay.
I'm stuck in the loading screen, I guess.
Yeah, just wait till the loading screen. Everyone can look at this wonderful picture of
I
Tusk.
will use this opportunity to take a little bathroom break since we're waiting for the drafting phase.
What do you think, chat? How was the first game? Do we predict it was going to go that way? Was it going to be one sided? Did people predict this? Oh, kick me out.
Dire team ban.
All right.
10
Weeaboo
seconds
has left
remaining.
us. The game started.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to ban.
10 out of 10 casting. Game started. Half the panels
Wait,
hit.
what?
Game started. Half the panels hit.
Radiant team's turn to ban.
All right. So we saw this.
Did the game started already?
Yeah. We're in the draft. We're in the draft. We saw these bands
Okay.
10
before we
seconds
quit out.
remaining.
Yep.
Lone Druid and Nature's taken out from Little Pigs.
5
Treant
seconds
Dark Willow
remaining.
from Team Solid.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, I'm also in the game now.
Nice. So, what do
you
you
the lead?
think?
10 seconds
What do you think with
remaining.
Little Pigs?
I think Little Pigs will do the same thing here, where they try to get rid of the global presence and try to ban out the heroes that have a fast-paced gameplay. Because we saw it from the first series they played against Cloud
Mm-hmm.
Spreaders, where they had trouble answering a fast-paced lineup, and we saw it again in game one of this series, where
Yeah.
they didn't necessarily have the global presence, but they did have heroes that they have the mid game to late game potential. But in this case, in game one, they hit their mid game timing really fast, and that costed them to really stride. And Little Pigs did not have any answer.
Yeah, I think towards the end of that laning phase there, maybe Little Pigs was maybe getting a bit ambitious for some kills. They were diving towers and,
10 seconds
I don't want to
remaining.
say
Yeah.
feeding away kills, but certainly
5
allowing
seconds
Team
remaining.
Solid to
Radiant team
get some
ban.
items. They respect the Grim. They take it out. Don't want to play against it.
Yeah, I'm surprised they chose to
Radiant
get rid of the
team's turn to
Grimstroke.
pick.
I think it's a very
I wouldn't
comfort
say.
hero. I think it's a comfort hero for Al.
Dire
Alright.
team's turn to pick.
I guess. Spirit Breaker first pick, so they
Ooh.
let it slip through this time.
I don't think it got banned last time, did it?
I think it did in the. I
In the
think Little
second
Pig's
phase.
first phase banned
Did
it.
they first phase it? Okay.
Radiant team's turn to ban.
Yeah, I think so. Venomancer.
Veno. I was talking about
Yeah, you mentioned it. That
Sweats'
Sweats
Comfort
plays
Heroes.
Venomancer.
Bit of a Venomancer cancer spammer.
I think this is the first Venomancer in this league.
I think so as well. I don't think. I don't know how I feel about this hero at the moment.
Left. Decided?
I mean, Venomancer is like
5
he
seconds remaining.
he's one of the heroes of all time, I guess. But
He exists.
he exists, but that's about it. There's nothing really that stands out about this hero apart from him being really annoying. He's not really a good engager. He's not really a good tank either.
Dude, Team Solid
But
don't want to give us the POS 1 Necro as well.
yeah, come on, give us a Boss One Necro. We want to see it.
They banned it out
Get rid
already.
of the Invoker, and they got rid of the Invoker as well.
Hmm.
So they're really gonna take their time with this ban. So I think Venomancer might, yeah, like what you mentioned, it's a comper pick for Grease Monkey, but it could also deal with the Spirit Breaker's movement speed
Greaseman? I
as
thought
well
it was
as
Sweats.
potential.
Sweats' hero is Veno.
Yeah,
You
and
think?
it's gonna deal with the Spirit Breaker. I think they will because you mentioned that you checked this Dota buff.
Hmm.
He plays a lot of Venomancer. And
Pos-
Venomancer has a good answer for Spirit Breaker, kind of, with the slows that he applies to the Bara.
That's true.
And potentially to the TA, like what I mentioned. If they want to pick TA into this one again, they'll have to do it at their discretion. They also have the Morphling potential to pick up. So we have to keep an eye out for that one. So Venomancer really would limit their choices.
More global presence. They really hate these global heroes, man. Centaur.
Speaking of which, they pick
Ooh.
up Centaur themselves. So it's a
Nah.
pos. It's a support Venomancer, and
Do you think?
they're most likely gonna give. Yeah,
I've been
they're gonna
seeing
give,
Centaur 5 in pubs. I've been seeing Centaur 5 and 4 in pubs. All you need is
I
this
don't
blink.
know.
You just buy blink and you just blink stun. And then if the fight goes bad, you press R and your whole team gets out.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, we're gonna find out. Oracle. That's a really good answer for the Venomancer.
That's an owl hero.
Yeah, so I think with this in mind, they might put Sweats on the center now.
Maybe. I think it depends. I think if it's a really good Centaur game where he just has a free lane against some, not like Ursa or something. Ursa in the pool for solid. How does Ursa do versus Centaur? You're the POS 1 player.
I don't think I've had that. It's good for Centaur if you can keep spamming the double edges.
Yeah, I think it could go both ways. I think Ursa can outplay the Centaur.
Yeah, with a support, right?
Especially with Oracle in lane. Always top him
like
up.
second skill on Ursa. Second skill on Ursa and double edge won't really do much damage.
Blocks all magic.
You get the root. You get the root off. You get the third skill off from Oracle, and that's a lot of damage potential onto the Centaur Warrunner. But it's gonna be a really skill based lane with Centaur and Ursa.
Yeah.
Goes both ways.
Because I know Mel does play Ursa, so we'll see if it comes out. Team Solid now deciding what they want to do.
They're banning out the as well, so they might want to get rid of these tanky heroes that draws out the fights. Like what you mentioned, that Team Solid, they pick their heroes that they're really good at disengaging as well as punishing them for their mistakes. And I think Spirit Breaker is a really good example of that. Darkseer
as well.
Continuing that trend, Darkseer.
Yeah, Oracle as well with the ulti. You know, all these heroes just allow you to disengage. You know, quite easily. Yeah, re-engage if you need.
We can even see a combo on Oracle Spirit Breaker. Like Spirit Breaker charges, and then Oracle has the first skill charging up. It's gonna follow him.
Darkseer surges as well.
Oh,
that looks like a very scary Spirit Breaker. I think
it's a torpedo.
Yeah, I think Solid were deciding there whether they wanted to pick keep the Spirit Breaker as 4 or maybe put him on 3. I think that's what they were deciding there with that extra time. Let's see how the Little Pigs respond. What do you think Little Pigs... They'd probably pick a support here, right?
Most likely. They might pick... Which Doctor is still in the pool? Magnus mid.
Oh, Magnus.
Mag mid. Witch Doctor is still available. I wouldn't say Witch Doctor is the best answer to this because
He doesn't really like getting dove on.
yeah, it's really a difficult support
Remaining.
pickup. I'm not really too sure because I know Lion and Dazzle are still in the pool,
Yeah, I was gonna
but
say, what do you think of this
Oracle
Lion hero? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Lion at the moment. They
Lion
gave
is a
him
good
like
hero.
they gave him like this extra little bit of range on his stun.
Castle.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
everyone was like, "Yep, he's a good
it's a
hero
good
now."
pickup. Yeah, it's a good pickup, but I don't think so for this game because of the Oracle alone.
Mm.
Like Oracle is really the showstopper right now for Little Pigs, and them picking up Magnus OD. Okay,
Oh, is it position 4 Veno, position 5 Centaur, 3 Magnus?
they could run Magnus 1 again.
They could run Magnus 1. They could pull another Necro 1 and put Magnus 1.
Yeah, we've seen Little Pigs draft these unorthodox carry heroes. That's putting it nicely, right? To put it bluntly, they're drafting off out of meta carry heroes.
I'm
Necro 1 and now
You
potentially
say that,
Magnus 1.
but again, I've done my research on J-Bud. He actually plays a lot of offlane heroes. Lots of Legion Commander. So I don't know.
Who's to say
Maybe
that? Who's to say that's not Legion 1?
yeah. I mean, it could be, but
So all these
yeah.
a good answer actually to the Darkseer Oracle
hmm
because once Darkseer uses the what's his skill?
Which
Third
one?
skill.
Surge.
Surge, yeah, Surge, sorry, my bad. Once Darkseer uses a Surge, OD can Astral Imprisonment him, and Oracle could also be controlled as well. If Oracle gets off his ultimate onto any hero, just use his second skill to try to keep them still, or you can just straight up target Oracle. Skyrath,
Mid Spirit
the for-
Breaker. Pause 1 Spirit Breaker. Mid
both teams are cooking
Skyrath.
right now.
Yeah, I
Mid
don't know
Skyrath
what
and
to say.
Etching. Both teams are going into their bag right now.
They're cooking something. I don't know what it is.
They're deep into the crock pot right now. Juggernaut gets banned there,
So
so
they think
they're convinced. Carry.
they think one of the Centaur Magnus is a support, right? Because OD is not going to be support.
Yeah,
Venom's going to be the other one. So I think one of those two is a support.
depends on last pick as well because like this is a really relatively flexible lineup. But I think right now the problem for Team Solid right now it might be the tankiness
I think they're tanky enough. I think they need someone to deal damage
or that too. Yes,
because I'm
Life
looking
Stealer's
at
on
Little
board by the way.
Pigs.
Life Stealer's on
Mm.
the board.
Do they remember the Muken
Do they
Tuken?
remember? They have Life Stealer Spirit Breaker as well on the
Yeah,
potential combo for Team
that's
Solid.
scary. I
But
had to
if
play
you're Team
against that.
Solid, would you rather pick a range carry? Maybe no.
Um,
Maybe potentially a range carry because Face's Void's gone.
I
Never
think
mind.
it depends whether you're putting this guy mid.
This could be an Oracle mid actually. Now that I think about it,
Oh
if they really want to run that
shit.
route.
Yeah, I
So
don't know.
both teams are they're really keeping us guessing right now for both teams.
Yeah. I mean, Little Pigs ban Wraith King, Faceless Void.
So they're banning out carries.
Yeah. They banned the Lifestealer for Little
They ban
Pigs.
Lifesteal
Why didn't
themselves?
they pick it?
Okay.
I think it would have been a fine Lifestealer game, actually. You have Rage for the OD, Magnus and Centaur, two fairly beefy boys. The only thing I guess you're worried about is RP Skewer.
Yeah, so maybe the Team Solid might look for a carry that. Do you think they'll pick a range one? Oh, Bloodseeker.
Bloodseeker.
Oh, yeah, that's a good answer. I'm surprised you let that one through.
So much speed on Team Solid.
Yeah,
Surge,
Rupture as
charge.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rupture to get rid of the center ulti, Magnus Skewer as well. Really
Yeah.
good counter here.
I was thinking Primal Beast even. Just press W, you
Ooh.
get skewered and you kill them.
Final
Last pick for
here.
Little Pigs, Drow.
Drow Ranger. Huh.
Alright. So Sweat, Centaur, Magnus support, I
Pos
guess.
4 mag. Yeah, pos 4 mag, pos 5 venom. Yep.
Interesting.
I'm really interested in the
then
draft of Little Pigs.
It's a mid Skyrath.
Mid Skyrath, guys.
Support Spirit Breaker, Darkseer 3. Mel on 1 playing Bloodseeker, and Owl is playing the Oracle. Look at the drip on Owl. That is a sick Oracle set.
Yeah, it really is. All right, I'm gonna just come out and say this right now. Team Solid, I think, already has the better lineup. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Yeah, it's hard to say because Little Pigs. I feel like they've picked these. I want unorthodox supports. I don't know.
Yeah, I would say
Their
unorthodox.
lanes.
They lack stuns. They lack stuns.
Yeah. It it could go both ways. I think if the fight goes on long enough, Solid might actually just run out of damage in a fight.
Yeah. So they have the OD for that, right? For the damage
Yeah.
as well as the draw ranger potentially, but
Well, Little
I'm
Pig,
really
Little Pigs
surprised.
have the damage, but do Team Solid have the damage to get through a Magnus, Centaur? OD's fairly
For
tanky
sure
as
they
well.
will. They
You
will.
think?
They will. I really think so because of the Bloodseeker. Like Bloodseeker Shard. Bloodseeker Shard is Blood Rage will deal 1.8% of the target's max health as pure damage.
Yeah.
And that's already a good answer for the Centaur, for the Magnus. But then again, I'm really surprised Little Pigs they chose to pick a Drow Ranger into a Spirit Breaker, even though it's a Spirit Breaker 3 or a 4. I'm really surprised that they picked Drow Ranger into it because
Smoke out.
it works both ways. Smoke here right now already for both teams.
Wood sees Takashiro.
Little Pigs, do they want to go in deep here? Does not look like they're gonna catch out anybody here. Smoke will finally wear off. And this is starting to look like another 2-2 rune split.
Yeah, I think so.
And looking at the Skyrath Mage as well, right? If you hit your timings early, this OD is not gonna really have a good time because OD does not really do well against magic damage. Because I've had some friends who play mid say that if you go against an OD and you usually pick a Zeus, pick a Lina or something like that, then OD really have a hard time laning as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Gonna be a 2-2 rune split there again. Yeah, we did not see this draft coming, E.
J-Bud. Looking, I think, to Portal.
Yeah, he will portal most definitely with top lane.
No, TP's.
Just gonna straight up TP. Yeah, I think he saw the Oracle, or he didn't want to take extra damage from the Oracle and the Bloodseeker. Give them a free kill. So alright, game 2 right now. Little Pigs on the Dire side this time, and Team Solid will be on the Radiant side.
Owl on the Oracle. Mel's playing Bloodseek. Man, already trading spells bottom.
Yep. Just the way it goes. Blood right on the Bloodseeker. So far, Team Solid is up 1-0 in a best of 2 right now.
Yeah, for those tuning in, Team Solid, it looked fairly dominant game 1 from them.
10 kills to 39 kills.
Yeah, and Takashiro and Mel combined, 0 deaths. I mean, that's what you want to see from your mid and carry player.
Looking at bottom lane as well, right? Sweats on that Centaur. So, I think they're giving Sweats another hero that that does not necessarily need items to join the fights, because we saw in game 1, Sweats couldn't really do much without the Radiance, and even when he did, it was already way too late for him to do anything without Radiance. So basically, now that they give Sweats a Centaur, they just tell Sweats, your only goal right now is to push one button.
Press R.
Press R. That's it. There's no way. Off top lane, there's going to be a little bit of engagement. Yose N on that Spirit Breaker will try to find Snowball, but nope. The Surge will get him to run away, but he's in a little bit of trouble here. Can he try to find any engagement? Nope. No Venomous Gale as of yet, but there's going to be an instant TP home for Yose.
Yeah, I mean, he's got charge out. It's fine.
He's gonna charge right back in. But E, it's still not over. E does have a surge in 3 more seconds, and looks like he will get away. Charge right now onto Snowball.
Let's see if
Relatively low
realizes.
HP and no mana as well. He might get a general idea, but I don't think this charge is gonna go through. We saw in this is the second time the Darkseer has been picked in this tournament. First time it's been picked, it was by Brave Wanderers against it was Gingerbread Men against Brave Wanderers, and it was the answer for the Luna. And we saw in that game that the Darkseer really did a lot against the Luna because of the potential of the normal punch, the back, the wall as well.
Yeah.
And now that they pair it with the Spirit Breaker, this Draw Ranger has to play really, really, really careful. But they're dominating top so far, I think, in terms of HP, but last hits are going to way of E. Charge top lane. They're gonna charge on to Snowball, but nope, no follow-up. It's another scary charge right there, just to secure the Lotus.
Look, Lotus is early on, very important, especially if you're taking like this harass from the Veno as well as the Drow. This double slow, I mean, it hurts.
And it actually entices the Drow Ranger, the Venomancer, to try to let you overcommit on them.
Yeah.
And once you pop the Healing Lotus, could give some potential turnarounds as well.
Darkseer's already got a Ring of Health, so
Yeah, really fast Vanguard as well. But top lane, there's gonna be a little jump here by Yose-En. Yose-En, they're gonna use a Blood Grenade, but uses that Lotus that, like as you mentioned, they're gonna use a Lotus, but slow is coming out from the Drow Ranger and the Venomancer. One more hit onto Yone, maybe 2 more hits. No, it's not gonna be enough. But
meanwhile,
because of that, we lose a kill. Yeah, first blood goes to the bottom lane, and that's gonna be the combo of the Fortune's End as well as a Blood Right. A really, really a really tough combo to deal with if you're both melees as well.
Yeah, I mean, Owl will be pretty happy in this bottom lane. He just gets to right click pretty much either of the heroes for free. I mean, Centaur not so much, but he hasn't skilled Retaliate.
I think that's the build for Centaur in the new patch. They usually focus on the... I've seen some Centaurs go 3-2-0 or 2-3-0 just to get more of the burst off, and they get an early Vanguard to compensate for not getting Retaliate.
I mean, yeah, that's sounds like a fine build to me.
Bottom lane.
Yeah, again.
It does sound like a fun build because it's a really annoying thing to deal with. Like what we mentioned, Ursa gonna deal with the Centaur War Runner, right? Up top lane, there's gonna be a little engagement onto Snowball yet again. There's gonna be a charge through with the Iron Shell. Can they find the skill on the Snowball? Yes, they can. And E's just gonna use the Surge, run away, and Yose is gonna use this Iron Shell to inflict a little bit of harassment onto J-Bud. Yeah, he does not die here, but I think E potentially, yeah, he's gonna walk all the way home. So despite losing his boss 5, J-Bud will have this lane all to himself.
And this mid lane going pretty well for Zilach.
Yeah, in terms of last hits, it's nice.
Yeah.
Like, that's the power of the OD. The second skill, everything.
Oh, Magnus!
No, there's a rotation here. Magnus is going to rotate over Takashiro. Meanwhile, Spirit Breaker will die top lane, but mid lane is where we have to focus. Takashiro, looks like he's going to die with the tower shot going through. Zilach will finally pick up
Grease
that
Monkey
kill.
gives it to Zilach as well.
Yeah, so an early rotation over already from Grease Monkey. Very different from last game.
Yeah, I like this. More Little Pig's being more active around the map.
Yep. In the first game, it was Takashiro getting the first kill onto Zilach. But this time, Zilach, with the help of Grease Monkey, will find that first kill onto mid lane. And while we were looking at mid, top lane, Spirit Breaker will fall.
Yeah.
Charge through. Still sticking around here in middle. Doesn't look like there's gonna be much of anything here. So a little bit more activity.
Not rushing the meme hammer on the
OD? I feel like OD's probably gonna do a right clicker build.
I feel like that as well. I feel like meme hammer build comes on too slow. Meanwhile, Snowball.
Snowball.
There's
gonna be a lot of harassment here onto Yone, but Yone does still have that surge from E and is gonna get away scot-free. But that's still a lot of damage being done to that Spirit Breaker.
Yeah,
and I think they've really found a way to counter this aggression.
Yeah, they just pump out more damage. It can't be aggressive if you've got no HP.
So we thought the Venomancer wouldn't really work, but they're proving us wrong right now. Like, this top lane, it's gone pretty even, but at the very least, I think J-Bud's having a relatively easier time compared to the Slardar Snapfire lane that he was facing off.
Fortune's End.
Bottom lane, doesn't look like... Oh, there's gonna be a TP down here on the bottom lane, but going out to top lane, there's gonna be a rotation out from Shugo as well. They're gonna complete that charge. There's gonna be a silence here, but that's gonna be a lot of damage from the Ion Shield. They're gonna take down one here. Surge away from E, but Takashiro, he's gonna show his face here. Grease Monkey will even show his face as well here. Score back right here onto Yone, and that's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade-off at the very least.
I think if you're Little Pigs, you're very happy with that.
I guess so. Level 6 Drow already.
Yeah. Your Drow's been involved in, quite a few kills now.
Yep.
Two
kills.
Of
the 3 kills.
Yeah. I think you're pretty happy with that. And the other kill was mid. Yeah. All your cores getting the kills around the map.
Grease Monkey. Yeah, Grease Monkey's been involved in them. Oh. Bottom lane, there's gonna be a little bit of engagement. Zelach is already coming over down here. There's gonna be a Astral Imprisonment on this Oracle, and the Oracle does not look like he is long for this world. They're gonna jump on him, but he actually gonna take a lot of time. Oh, he's gonna drop the hammer right on top of them. Solid. He's also in trouble as well. Can they... Oh no! A little bit of a misclick here by Zelach. He was supposed to use it onto Mel, but he's gonna set himself up here on the wall. Blood right as well, right on top of him. But the Bloodseeker will get taken out by Grease Monkey instead. Sweats, he's also in a little bit of a trouble because of that Darkseer rotating over. Takashiro is gonna chuck out these spells, but it does not look like it's gonna be enough damage.
Here comes Yosei with the DD.
Oh, here comes Yosei. Oh, it's gonna be faster! The Stampede of the charge! Charge will win this one out, but the charge will be committed, but here it's not gonna be over yet. Skewer's gonna get scored back under the tower with that Arcane Orb, will be more than enough to take him down. Surge was 1 second off, but that was just way too much damage.
It's like I said, I think
a lot of fight.
Early on, I think they're just a bit too tanky.
Oh, top lane, there's a pause. And he gets ruptured as well. J-Bud does not have a TP, by the way. I think...
Ooh.
Nope, Magnus is the one lagging this time, but J-Bud caught with this TP. It does not look like they have any TPs available. They do have a TP on the Zelach. They have a... But that's about it here. Will they commit the TP? Yeah, see if they want to try to save J-Bud here, because J-Bud is in a lot of trouble right now. Bloodbright already dropped right on top of him.
Fortune's End's still available as well, even if he did have TP.
Well, we'll see how they'll counteract this one, but I have a feeling that they're just going to let J-Bud die.
I think so as well. I think someone goes mid, try and get the farm mid. Just keep farming around the map. I think you just let this one go.
Yeah, you already have like a significant lead compared to the Skyrath Mage already. I would say, yeah, and he's going for the Witchblade as well. So, and the Skyrath Mage is going what looks like to be an Aghanim Scepter first into a Blink.
Yeah, Ags into Blink. But I think you saw in that bottom fight there, like, the fight went on long enough and they just kind of ran out of damage.
Yeah, like, and you said that Team Solid had a damage problem, right?
The Centaur 1 point retaliate. Vanguard? Yeah.
Yeah, the Stampede as well just is able to disengage and stuff. Oh, and looks like we're going to go back into the game, and J-Bud. We're going to see if he's going to try to survive this one. He's going to try to walk out of the blur right now. He's still going to get clipped anyways. Latch TPs, but secured by Owl with that Purifying Flames, and yet another miss cast on the Astral Imprisonment. That's the second time now, by the way, that Zelach has missed his Astral Imprisonment. Little rough, but nothing too game losing yet. Charge top lane here. They're gonna try to get Zelach here. Zelach is gonna get chained up right there, but the Astral Imprisonment on himself. This time it's a good move, but it does not look like he's gonna be long for this world. They have a lot of burst damage, and yeah, it's gonna be more than enough. Mel will pick that up.
Mel nearly got the Maelstrom. Coming up to 10 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a 11-minute Maelstrom at the very least.
Mel 1,000 in front of this Drow Ranger.
Yeah, the aggression of the bottom lane. That's the difference, because I think Mel is 2-1-2, and the Draw Ranger was 1-0-1 prior to that gank.
Yeah, J-Bud
And it just
before that gank, you know, I think he was quite happy sitting up top farming. Now he's retreated back into jungle. Maybe aware that
you got a TP right back bottom. Oh, he does have another rupture. Sweat is in trouble. Yeah, there's gonna be another rupture out here. Can they try to find this skill? It's gonna be straight up TP out. Oh, yep. The strongest spell in the game. He's just gonna straight up TP out. Oh, really close to dying there. He didn't even TP to Fountain. He TP'd straight to the tier 3 tower here at the bottom in the middle lane. Gonna get away with his life. So rupture it was used. Another close
cooldown
call
though.
there. Low cooldown,
I think that's Team Solid's game plan here. Just lots of low cooldown spells and just keep running at them, finding picks across the map.
Yeah, and
Grease
bottom
Monkey.
lane. Oh, Grease Monkey catches out E. Even RP use. Yeah, this is gonna be a dead E. Oh, good save right there. The false promise from the Oracle will save this Darkseer for a little bit longer, and Grease Monkey is gonna try to keep pushing this one, but it's gonna be a root and the Mystic Flare right from the Skywrath Mage. Gonna take down Grease Monkey very easily. So good turnaround right there from Team Solid.
Yeah, I think Grease Monkey just overstepping a little bit there.
A little bit overzealous.
Mm.
But going back to the Bloodseeker pick, right? They last picked the Bloodseeker and they saw the Centaur and Magnus. I'm surprised that Little Pigs let the Bloodseeker slip, because the Bloodseeker basically counters 3 of their heroes, including the Drow Ranger, because Drow Ranger wants to keep moving. And if you isolate the Drow Ranger, if you isolate the Mag, if you isolate the Centaur, with a Bloodseeker Rupture, it's gonna be hard for them to run away. And that's basically Centaur's kit. You press one button for your team to make plays and to save them. But if you have the Bloodseeker available on your team, they can't really do that.
Yeah. Makes it a little bit tougher, I guess, for Little Pigs to execute what they want to do in teamfights.
So what do you think should Little Pigs do to counteract this Bloodseeker? How should they be playing?
I think at the moment, they're quite happy where they are. It's 12 minutes in, they're only 1k down. At the moment, it could be anyone's game. Who do you think actually has the late game? I would give it to Little Pigs.
Takashiro finds a kill bottom.
Yeah.
Late game. In theory, Little Pigs does have the Draw Ranger. They also have the OD, so they scale relatively better. They also have the Magnus as well, with the potential Blink RP going into late. But if Team Solid can find their mid-game stride, like what they did last game, right? If Bloodseeker is able to get all these items, if Skywrath can be effective with finding the correct people, bursting the correct people as well, this could be Solid's game to win. But right now, it's Little Pig's game to lose.
Magnus is actually only 200 gold away from Blink.
A really fast one.
Really fast one. Brown Boots Blink.
Brown Boots Blink, and that's a pause for Magnus as well.
Yeah.
Snowball. Gotta get charged by Yosei. No Nether Strike yet, but Snowball walks into the wall. But will this be enough to kill him off? Does not look like it is. Grease Monkey looks like he wants to try to set up for an RP score back, and after that, nothing else is gonna happen. So Wall already used, Wall of the Replica used for a pause 5 kill, which they didn't even get. They didn't even commit Stampede.
Yeah. Pretty much nothing committed there except for Grease Monkey's body. He just kind of stood there menacingly, and they just ran away.
They didn't want to get dragged back in the tower and
Yeah.
get potentially more heroes. Middle lane. Oh, there's gonna be a jump here onto Zilach, but Zilach able to get the Astral Imprisonment before they can set up anything. So good call there.
I think if they can catch, if Grease Monkey can catch the Takashiro in these fights, I think it becomes very easy for Little Pigs.
Yeah, it will, but the problem is that I don't think the mana
don't have any
differential will
damage.
be that big. Oh, there's gonna be a jump here. Silence right out onto. Oh, goodbye Zalach. Silence, Mystic Flare, as well as the bash coming through. Zalach is just gonna be gone. Oh, there's gonna be the Blink RP. First reveal of the game, but will it be enough to kill anybody here? Looks like it's gonna be an RP wasted. No clear follow-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Magnus already, or rather, the OD died already, and just no clear follow-up. Draw Ranger will show her face down here middle, but it's just to clean up some farm. Oh, score back. Oh, Takashiro's dead! Oh, false promise. Good save right there from Owl yet again. There's gonna be a silence right there onto Yone,
I think
but
if J-Bub was closer, I think he was dead.
I don't think J-Bud knew that he was gonna do that either.
Yeah.
Oh, there's gonna be a jump here by Mel. Ooh, running in and out. Grease Monkey is really low, but he's gonna get that blink away.
Mel now with the Maelstrom going to the BKB.
Yeah. And like what I mentioned, if this Bloodseeker gets out of control into the mid game, this is gonna be a really scary sight for Little Pigs because Little Pigs does have the late game lineup. They wanna try going into the late game because of the way they've been playing. But it won't matter if this Bloodseeker just continues to run at you.
He going for Lotus Orb first. Has it
To
now.
counter the... He already has the Lotus Orb.
Yeah,
Lotus
has
Orb
it?
just to try to counter the Drow Silence, the Venomancer stuff.
Yep.
Venomancer set, and as well as the Astral Imprisonment.
I mean, Oracle can't purge it all, right?
Yep.
And Darkseid is not a priority to purge anyway. Most likely be thrown onto Takashiro or Mel. Grease Monkey.
Oh,
the silence!
Oh! Faster reactions from Shugo. Instant silence. Cast it onto Grease Monkey so he couldn't get the score back to set up another kill.
Top.
Yep, top lane.
Whoa.
Oh, Sweat just turns around and just kills off Yose. He will get traded, but that's a solo kill by Sweats.
Use
Who's closing
Stampede
in on
for
the
it.
Blink Dagger.
Use Stampede for it. Sweat's nearly got Blink as well. So you're gonna have a Magnus and a Centaur both
Centaur.
jumping on you.
Yeah, but they have the false promise to counteract that.
Oh. I really
Latch
like
smoked
how
up,
Grease
yeah.
Monkey's playing this game. He's just constantly
Yeah, look
looking
at-
for the picks around the map.
The Latch, Grease Monkey working together, tandem mid. But Owl knows that something is up, gets a force staff as well. Do they see any of this actually? Grease Monkey smoke. Oh, he's gonna blink away. Smoke will get popped here.
Top. Snowball.
You know it's working. Snowball, yep, they're gonna get dove here by the Darkseer as well as Snow and Spirit Breaker. That's the easiest pick off they can get, thanks to the Spirit Breaker doing Spirit Breaker things, as well as the Iron Shell as well. Oh, there's gonna be yet another pause, and middle lane, Shugo is already jumping onto the OD.
Ooh. Looks like Owl's frozen here.
Yeah, even if he is frozen, it doesn't look like it's gonna matter because the Latch looks like he's gonna be taken down in the middle, in the middle
Mystic
lane.
Flare's on him. I think my game's bug. I can't actually see the Mystic Flares.
Yeah, that's a bug right now in Dota. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
Like, you can't see the Mystic Flare.
I think it's on him.
really- It is on him because I heard the sound as well. But
Mm,
it's really a dumb bug right now.
yeah.
Like, it's still a bug actually. Although I wonder when they'll fix that, patch that bug out. Yep. He's gonna try to sidestep this one, so Takashiro will survive, or sorry, rather, Zilach will survive. Gonna use the second skill on himself, and they're gonna try to turn this one around onto Owl. And there's gonna be a score back onto Takashiro. Takashiro is gonna be really dead right there. Owl is forced to use the false promise onto himself. There's gonna be another rupture right on top of Zilach. Zilach will get taken down. It's a 2 for 2 right now. Sorry, a 2 for 1. Oh, Zilach will actually find Owl despite healing. All that healing was not enough. They will find Takashiro in the end, as well as Owl. Zilach will get punished for going a little bit too deep, but overall, it's a 1,000 to 700 gold change.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Little Pig, they executed that pretty much as best they could, I think. I think they're pretty happy mid.
They still have RP as well.
Didn't use RP, yeah, it's even better.
They didn't need to use RP.
They didn't.
Yeah, this could be another potential setup here onto Takashiro.
Sweats has Blink now. As well as Vanguard going to Heart next. I think Sweats is having a lot better game this game.
In the entire season, if I'm being honest.
I think his Viper was.
Up,
He did
going
alright
back
with
here,
Viper.
top lane. There's gonna be a jump here onto Snowball. He's gonna get taken down really, really quickly thanks to the chain stuns from the Spirit Breaker and the Darkseer as well. Not gonna get any spell off. But going back to Sweats, right? This could potentially be his best start.
Yeah. I mean, it's been farming, got a solo kill top as well.
Oh, a little bit of jump potential. Oh no, it's gonna square away. So back to more turtling right now. 15 to 10 right now. So
Mel
score
has
19
BKB.
minutes. A really fast farming Bloodseeker. I
It
mean,
is.
Mel doesn't really have much of a issue right now. 10k right now for Mel. Clearing top of the network. Oh, we're back with onto Owl. Owl, oh, just get forced off back. Can he try to find Owl here? There's gonna be another false promise gonna be committed onto Owl, but will this be enough to kill him off? They're gonna try to jump here. Yep, they're gonna jump in onto Sweats, but there's gonna be more jumping up. Huge back potential right now by E, and they're gonna get Zelat. Zelat's gonna get charged as well. He's Rupture right on top of him. They're gonna take him down relatively easy. It's gonna be another blood right to try to separate this fight. RP was also committed. 1-for-1 trade, but that's a pause 5 for a pause 2. Nether Strike onto Grease Monkey. The fight's not yet over. Can Grease Monkey find any way to get out of this one? There's going to be a Stampede as well as a Silence on top of this Magnus. It's not going to be enough to save him. J-Bud is around the area as well, but I don't think they want to try to continue this fight.
The vacuum as well, they're stopping the Centaur charge away. It just pulls them back in. How can you run?
And more charging right now. Oh, gonna cancel this one out this time.
And Team
Rupture
Solid,
is just way too good.
20 minutes. It's go time.
Yeah, this is their stride. This is what they're looking for. And this is where Little Pigs, they have yet to answer their mid-game. Because once their opponents start pushing the pace, they usually crumble. We've seen it from game 1 from this series, and we've seen it game 1 last series as well, where they had a really tough time coming back into a game, as well as stopping the floodgates from bursting. And top lane, there's gonna be another jump here onto Sweats. Rupture comes out as well as the Bird Right. Will the charge come in? Oh, charge! Gonna barely reach! No, it's not gonna be enough! Ooh, really, really close right there.
Instant smoke mid.
Oh, Sweats. The second time, he's barely gotten out.
Mid. Catchy.
Oh, E? Oh, there's gonna be a Lotus Orb there. It's gonna catch out both the OD, but there's gonna be a Ancient Seal as well as a hammer drop from Zelat. Zelat wants to try to continue this fight, but no. Takashiro just doing way too much magic damage with that Aghanim Scepter already.
Yeah, I mean, this is an interesting pickup from the Veno actually. Piggies on the Veno.
Oh. Probably to counter out the Bloodseeker, I'm assuming.
Is the Bloodseeker actually doing that much physical though?
It's the only thing he has.
He's got a cloak now. He's got a cloak. It's pos 5 Veno, you know. He's working on it. He's just farming. He's chilling.
I think Piggies is potentially for the Spirit Breaker as well as the charge here again. Yose? Oh, they're even gonna commit the Stampede just to... Oh, huge RP! Onto the 2 supports! Score back right on the tower. This looks like it's gonna be 2 dead supports in a little bit, but look at speed. The speed running through now. Astral Imprisonment will cancel that one. Yose will follow his friend Owl to the grave, most likely. Yup. Snowball's gonna DOT is way too much to handle. Beautiful RP from Grease Monkey.
I mean, Grease Monkey's just been playing this game phenomenally. It looks like he's gonna jump again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but does not look like there's not gonna be any follow-up.
Mel pings him out in the trees.
Oh, will it matter? I set on Takashiro. He's the prize. He's the big, big prize. Number 1 place. Oh, there's gonna be a score back. Oh, wait, wrong way, Grease Monkey! Grease Monkey, you went the wrong way, buddy. There's gonna be an Mystic Flare on top of the Jaw Ranger. Jaw Ranger will try to get away from this one, but Sweat's gonna jump in with a huge double edge. It's gonna reflect back onto E, but there's way too much damage. Takashiro, BKB activated from Zelat. Zelat is gonna keep running at them. Meanwhile, the Bloodseeker will find the Jaw Ranger in the back line. And there's gonna be a Rupture out here onto Zelat as well. Zelat, that's gonna be way too much damage, and they're gonna try to turn this one around. No, there's gonna be way too much damage being inputted by the Bloodseeker. He's gonna try to turn around the E, but E is way too tanky right there, and the save right there as well from Oracle. Triple kill right now for the Bloodseeker.
Yose wants the vision.
Sweats almost has that charge up, but does not look like it's gonna be enough.
Doesn't want to go
Manta
too deep.
Style already on the Jaw Ranger, but it did not help her in that one. Mel again, putting their mark on this match.
I was just gonna say, Mel, you know, hasn't been coming to these fights, and then all of a sudden, shows up.
Yep. Hi.
Cleans up house.
I'll Rupture you, clean you, and I'll just run around the map with a BKB and a Mjolnir. That's just basically the Bloodseeker gameplay.
Yeah, has that Aghanim shot already.
Charge on bottom. Oh, good reaction there by Yose, but Yose will get hit by the Nether Strike as well. No RP yet for 5 more seconds. Vacuum back. Iron Shell, Skewer away. He's actually going to stay alive from this one. Stampede's going to get committed, but can they find any return kills? Does not look like they can. There's going to be a blink forward, but that's going to be it. Stampede has to be used to try to protect Grease Monkey, and Grease Monkey will stay alive.
Very impressed with Grease Monkey there.
Yeah, Grease Monkey definitely stepping up his game. He does not want to go down. He wants to try to... He's not going to go down without a fight. He's going to try to will his team right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what Little Piggies needs to do. Get behind this Grease Monkey and just go for these big RPs, big skewer plays into their team.
Yeah, we've already seen a couple of plays from Grease Monkey, but let's see if he can keep chucking, if he can keep going with this one.
Who was the who got that massive RP was on controlled defeat? Was it Jung on the Magnus?
Yeah, it was Jung. Jung
Yeah,
Magnus.
Jung. See if
Shout out to Jung.
yeah, shout out to Jung. We'll see if
he's in contention for best Magnus right now.
Grease Monkey. See if Grease
Mel's
Monkey
gonna
can
show
push
himself here. Oh, there's gonna be a
Sweats?
jump here right on top of Mel Sweats with that BKB, but there's gonna be another counter. And oh my
shit.
goodness gracious! That's so much damage, and they're even gonna find Grease Monkey. Grease Monkey can't even find any RP to get off, and Mel, or rather J-Bud, he's in trouble here. Zalach, he's into this one. Excuse me, Zalach, he's gonna turn around. He's
Mel,
gonna punch
no
into Mel.
BKB.
Mel so low, false promise is gonna get popped here onto Mel. Can Mel get out of this one? Al will get taken down for Mel right now, but look at Mel, look at Zalach. He's just going in. Takashiro, he's gonna man fight right now. There's gonna be a multi-shot right there on top of Takashiro. Astral Imprisonment as well, and there's gonna be a triple kill for Zalach. Whoa! For a second, I thought Zalach might have overstepped his boundary, but that's just the power of OD with the Arcane Orb and as well as the mana differential.
Mel used their BKB right at the start, and then Zalach just pops his BKB, turns and starts hitting into Mel.
Yeah, you wanna go, son? You wanna go? Turns around, uses Sanity's Eclipse as well.
Yeah.
There's no clear answer, but the false promise. Even if Al didn't get off the false promise, I think Mel would have gotten away, would have survived that one, just for the fact because it didn't look like Zalach was in range as well as J-Bud. They both weren't in range to get the last hit off. So either way, I think he would have been fine. But still, a really good fight right now for Little Pigs.
Just looking at the vision around the map, you can see that Dire actually have quite a lot more vision than Radiant. Radiant, their map's fairly dark.
So the information game, and they're gonna smoke up top. They're gonna find Yose right here, most likely. Grease Monkey gonna throw out the score and score back. I mean, they're gonna pop the Bulldogs right there. There's gonna be another stun out onto Yose. Yose looks like he's gonna die. Stampede even committed, and that's gonna be a really quick pick off on the position 4. Mel does show his face here at the top lane, but does not look like there's gonna be any more follow up. I'm gonna throw this out there. Zalach has 13 kills.
Zalach, second on net worth. You know?
And 13 kills. Most kills in the game.
Yeah.
And straight to Roche Pit. Straight to Roche Pit. Oh, wait a second. This Roche is dying super fast right now.
Zalach doing so much damage.
By Drow. Zalach and Drow Ranger and J-Bud. J-Bud just also picking up that Crystallis.
Yeah.
And Little Piggies. They're doing it.
Yeah, I mean, look, Sweats 800 off a heart as well. I think once he gets a heart, I think once he gets heart, it's gonna be a very hard kill.
It's gonna be but I'm surprised he didn't opt. Oh yeah, he's going for pipe next. Yeah, because you're against Skyrock Mage, you're against an Oracle. It would be kind of dumb to not go pipe. Oh, score back here onto Takashiro. They're even gonna commit the RP. Takashiro will get saved. They're forced out forward. They're gonna get the Astral Imprisonment off. Sweats is gonna get the stun off as well, but Zalach is actually deep into this fight. He's gonna take way too much damage. They're gonna take down Takashiro, so it's a mid for mid right now. They're gonna even take down Sweats. Just way too much damage out, but look at the free hit. J-Bud, he's gonna get free hit. Everything in this fight, but the healing from Al gonna keep him alive, and they're gonna looks like they want to try to disengage. Another
Grease
score
Monkey
back
puts it
there.
in.
Yose Grease Monkey gets another score back, but there's 3 people so low. Does Mel want to try to jump into this one?
She sees them with the
by
blood,
the way.
with the thirst.
Yep. Oh yeah, he's gonna run in. Blood Red gonna be committed. Will it take down J-Bud? Oh, gonna get blocked by Grease Monkey just a little bit, but he's gonna turn his sights
Mel is
on
so
the snowball.
fast.
Yeah, he's gonna keep going. He's gonna keep running at them. There's gonna be a silence right there. Oh, J-Bud's gonna get taken on. Grease Monkey! Excuse me? Why would you walk back into that one? And the only one left alive is J-Bud. He's gonna be left alone to try to fight this rock. And Mel doing Bloodseeker things. Finds 3 essentially. Oh my.
And Mel just runs in. She's so fast because they're all so low.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't try to disengage. Grease Monkey just stayed a little bit too long.
Gaben with the regen rune as well. Straight into a push.
And
it looked kind of hard.
I think they overcommitted onto Takashiro.
I think Grease Monkey got greedy. He went. His whole team was backing, and he jumps in. The rest of the team feel like they have to follow.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Tier 2 tower in middle lane.
Mel going for the Kaya and Yasha.
Oh, TP in actually. E? Oh, misses out on the vacuum just by a little bit. Snowball. Snowball, this does not look good for you, but Charger was on top of Snowball, but they're gonna cancel it out. Clear McCabe saves out Snowball as well. Shield Rune on the Bloodseeker as well. So they want to continue this fight. Shield Rune and the Blood Miss on the Bloodseeker.
Yeah.
Fixing that fight time.
Mel's doing a lot of damage in these fights. Like you said, they're quite tanky, but the pure damage and the percentage HP. Yeah.
Oh, Zelach is gonna get caught here in the triangle. There's gonna be a lot of chain stuns. The bash coming through. This is a lot of damage. Can he try to find this one? The stun from Sweats. Gonna try to keep this one alive. RP, huge RP on the 3. Will this be enough? The hammer gets dropped as well. Zelach is all alone into this one. Gets silence up. There's just no damage. Draw Ranger will die in the middle of this fight. And Mel, he's just gonna run at them. Come here, Sweats. I smell blood. I want more. But he's gonna blink away. But Sweats, but Mel, he's still under the tower. He's gonna fight Snowball in the base. Oh no! He's just running at them, and this could be a potential rat.
Oh no!
Draw Ranger, I believe, gets caught out of position and just gets backed in. A huge 3-man RP, but it's just not enough damage.
I think
the BKB gets popped.
Yeah, BKBs are up. I think Lotus got put on the Skywrath, and yeah, it's just a lot of, I don't know, positioning problems maybe from Little Piggies.
Yeah, from the Drow Ranger, because I checked where the Drow Ranger died, and she died within the wall.
Yeah.
Wall radius. And does not look like it's gonna deter her from getting a Daedalus as well. I'm gonna guess that the Drow Ranger needs a pike next, and they should probably tell J-Bud that he needs a pipe.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a support playing on Little Piggies right now, I'm probably looking at my carry's items going, where's your BKB, sir?
Where's your BKB? Where's your
where's your BKB, sir?
Well, either way, even with the BKB, the Split Seeker is just way too strong, right? As of the moment. Even going Yashakaya.
Yeah. I mean, Mel is so far ahead in terms of net worth.
23k.
Next highest is Zelach on 16, nearly 16k.
Yeah, going for the Lincoln Sphere next, so potentially to deal with the Rupture and charges as well, but
I think he needs it.
Yeah, it's a pick your poison kind of thing.
Takashiro, what's on his crew? Boots of Travel. Okay. I did see him going for a Hex before. Yeah, queued up.
Yeah, I think he definitely will continue to get that Hex to get even easier burst. Yeah, I'm really surprised that Takashiro didn't choose to go for an Atos, but clearly he's a mid player and he knows what he's doing. And Aghanim's is clearly working out.
E has a BKB now as well.
Oh. It's gonna make things even more difficult for the OD to pump out this damage because we've seen in the fights where he relies on basically you don't pop your BKB. If you don't have a BKB, you're dead to this OD. They're gonna claim the Tormentor as well, so Tormentor Shard will go to Grease Monkey, so that's gonna help him out with stalling out this game.
Grease Monkey going for the Ags. Actually buys out.
Yep. It's gonna go for the Horn Toss.
Yep.
To get even more potential solo pickoffs here. Smoke of Deceit used here by Team Solid.
No reveals.
Yeah, doesn't look like they're gonna do anything with this one.
Little P's not feeling safe. Snowball gets seen.
Pinging out right now. Oh, Snowball. Oh, he gets hit by both. Blood right won't connect on anyone, but there's gonna be another strike as well as a Glimmer Cape. But they can see Snowball. Snowball, can you out this one, buddy? Oh yeah, he will, but so low. Stampede had to be committed for that one. They didn't even use any big ults except for the Nether Strike.
Yeah, did you Stampede there though?
Yeah, they did use Stampede. But he does have an Arcane Rune.
Has an Arcane Rune, so low cooldown. I was wondering why it was 63 seconds. I was like, that's a low cooldown.
Worth it, I guess.
Yeah.
Level 25 by the way onto Mel, so that's 2 Rupture Charges.
25, holy cow.
Yeah, Mel has been often left unchecked in these fights. He's even going for a Swift Blink next.
You can see on the graphs as well.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Solid are actually kind of plateauing here. They're going to go high ground without Aegis though. Or would they get back for Roche?
I'm surprised they haven't gone to Roche yet.
Roche's up in 30 seconds.
Oh yeah,
May respawn.
Little Pigs actually, Little Pigs got first Roche. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, mid lane. Oh yeah, they're gonna find Sweats right now. Oh, they're gonna use a Rupture and they're gonna blink right in. Can he just TP out this one? Nope, not this time. Sweats, the TP won't work out this time because the Spirit Breaker is right there and there's way too much damage.
Spirit Breaker has Silver's Edge now as well for the Centaur.
Things are starting to look a little bit rough. But at the very least, it's a little bit closer compared to the first game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this has been an ongoing trend right now for Little Pigs where game 1, they get stomped. Game 2, they put up a fight, but they ultimately lose. Can they break this streak?
I mean, they just need a warm-up game, you know? They need that first game to warm up.
Game 1 is a scouting report game. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh no,
I don't think it's been working, so they might have to think about something else. Double damage will get picked up by Shugo. So they're gonna try to at least stall this game out. They do have the Magnus Ags pretty soon, and they also have the Magnus Shard. So it's gonna make things a little more annoying to deal with, just to try to push this one up, because Magnus can clear these waves relatively easily, and Magnus can also have a lot of kill potential thanks to that Shard on the Shockwave.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. J-Bud going for an Aghanims now as well.
Radiant just denied their bottom
He already has an Aghanims. He's going for a Swift.
J-Bud.
Oh, J-Bud, sorry, my bad.
J-Bud, yeah.
Oh, Rupture up top side, Grease Monkey. Will he TP out straight up? Oh, that's a little bit too late to decide to TP out, and that's gonna be a freebie for Mel. So the Aghanims will get purchased at least by Grease Monkey, but that's another freebie for Mel, who's 16-1.
It's not off. This is Mel's first death in the series as well. That
Wow.
death.
Against OD, I believe. What is it?
Yeah. Was it top?
No, he didn't die top. I actually forgot when he died.
Yeah, I forgot when he died.
It's just so uncommon right now for Mel to die, but
Yeah.
it's a sign that Little Pigs are putting up a fight. That's why Mel died.
Well, I mean,
It's a
again,
good
they're putting a
sign.
lot more pressure on Shugo as well. 6 deaths.
Yeah, Shugo, 6 deaths, yeah. Like, Shugo in game 1, 14-0.
Yeah.
Shugo right now, 8-6. It's still a positive KD, but Shugo definitely not having the same impact compared to the Templar. And we can see clearly right now, in game 1, their focus was around Mel. I'm sorry, my bad. Their focus was around Shugo in game 1. Right now, their focus is around Mel. So a really diverse strategy for Team Solid.
And, like, they have such low cooldowns as well in this team. It seems really easy for them to just, take a push, go back, heal up, and then just go again. Meanwhile,
Roshan's up.
Roshan is up. I was gonna say on Little P side, they got these big cooldowns. They got RP, Stampede, they got the Hammer, Sanity's Eclipse. Quite long cooldown spells.
Yeah,
I'm actually surprised
even-
Solid aren't like abusing it a bit
Abusing
more.
this.
Yeah, Sweat's getting charged. He senses something.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yep. They're gonna use another strike. Oh, look who's here! It's your favorite. It's gonna be Mel. There's gonna be a bash. Oh, the bashes are just way too good. And Mel gonna pick up yet another kill. 6K in the bank for Mel. Sweat's trying his best right now to push out these side lanes, but gonna get caught. Like, it's just so difficult to play against a Spirit Breaker in your team, even with a Bloodseeker. Doesn't even have a Swift Link yet, and he's gonna get it.
Like, normally you see these Bloodseekers, they need some sort of catch. These Abyssal Blades, Bashes, Abyssal, even like a
Like, just
Gleipnir
really,
or something? No.
it's really
Just,
confident.
yeah. I mean, you have a Spirit Breaker, right? Global Presence. What Little Pigs were trying to ban out? It's Global Presence Heroes. The Little Pigs, they're all holed up in their base at the moment.
I'm surprised they haven't hit Roshan yet.
They haven't checked it. You see Little Pig's vision. It's so low. Again,
Roshan will finally. Yep, they're gonna go for Rosh now.
There it is. I'm surprised actually with Team Solid's vision game.
And they have wards up here in triangle.
They've just
Where
got a
else are
couple
there
of
other
wards out, yeah. They actually don't have
I
that
mean-
many wards. They're just seeing Little Pigs on the lane and charging in every time.
That the creeps are the rewards because honestly, the way that Team Solid has been playing, they're playing around the Bloodseeker essentially, and you don't necessarily need the wards. Like you just need Yose to find the correct target. You
Yep.
need to see who's on the map, and they're just gonna run straight in.
Yeah. Mel picks up the Aegis now. You thought you could try and kill Mel once? Good luck doing it twice.
Definitely, I feel like this is just to ensure the win, right?
I think so. I think
Like,
this is the high ground Aegis.
Yeah, but if I'm on Lil Pigs, I would think to myself, oh, you give it to Mel, we're already having a really difficult time killing Mel, so we'll
Yeah,
just
true.
we'll just change our focus.
Let's see if that happens.
Looks like there's gonna be a mid push potential here. Mel sitting up on that high ground, trying to see scope things out.
Oh,
Oh,
they go
I
on
hear
Mel.
horn toss as well as we're back. Mel, they're gonna try to chain stun him, but here's a huge vacuum
That's
onto
a
two
lot of
right there.
damage.
But there's Snowball and Sweat's gonna get taken out. RP on the back line, but Yose, he's gonna use the bulldozer and just gonna
Mel
walk
is
it
so
off.
fast.
Mel is still alive with hammer drop. Oh, this could be GG. All the big ultimates used. Everyone's
No
dead.
buybacks.
Only buybacks on the Draw Ranger. Oh no. Yeah, this could be GG. Little Pigs, they tried their hardest, but Mel is just way too strong right now. Yeah, they're just gonna go straight for the GG.
Just raid boss Mel. What do you do?
Raid boss Mel.
Didn't even get
Oracle
the Aegis
pick.
in that.
Yep.
So low. The Oracle
Bringing support
save.
by one last time.
Good positioning
RP
from
committed
Al.
as well.
Yeah, good positioning
Yeah.
from Al, able to get that Oracle off, making sure he wasn't caught.
And yep,
Yeah.
this looks like it's gonna be a 2-0 in favor of Team Solid. And let's try to get one of them for the winner's interview.
Yep.
Pick whoever you want. There's gonna be one last fight here.
Oh,
Reign of Destiny. There's gonna try. Takashiro's gonna try. There's gonna be another false promise right on top here onto Mel. But can they find the vacuum back? 3-man vacuum into the 3-man charge. This looks like it's gonna be over. Score back right into the fountain, but that's way too much damage. J-Bud, he's in trouble.
Mel's
It's gonna be a
fountain
double
farm.
kill. Die back as well, and that's gonna be
GG.
GG. 2-0 for Team
Oh.
Solid.
can we get Mel in here? If Mel is available, we'll take anyone, but if Mel is available, that would be amazing. One death in both series.
One death in the entire series.
Insane.
Try atting him. Oh my. Good game to good game to
Good
both teams.
games. Yeah.
But Team Solid just more solid, like what you would say in this series. 2-0 victory. Let's get Team Solid. Team Solid. You guys have a rep for
Yeah.
winners interview. Yep, GG's well played. Exchange by both teams. An all-out domination, essentially, for Team Solid.
Yeah, I mean, drag the whole team. Ah.
All right, let's just get everybody in here.
Yeah, we got a whole team interview.
drag 'em in.
Team interview.
Team interview, I guess.
Drag 'em in.
Doing things a little bit differently.
Let's We got Mel in here now. Who else am I dragging?
Hugo.
We actually drag our whole team. I don't think everyone will talk at the same time, but it'll be
That's
kind of
Who
fun.
else is in your team?
Everyone except Nerp and Tensei.
Okay.
I've dragged them all in.
All right, there we go.
All right, we have Team Solid for this time for this winners interview. So, guys, in one word, describe your performance.
Solid.
I mean, based on the both
Yep.
games, yeah.
Yeah, checks out.
Disciplined.
I like that.
No, I think
Discipline.
solid is the best. Solid works.
Dank.
Yeah, solid works. That was dank.
All
No,
right,
I'm
guys.
super proud of them. I think
Apart
they're
from the word,
from all of us.
apart from solid, give me one word to describe your performance. That's not solid.
Dank. Me yelling at the back.
Nice.
Dank.
we
Spicy.
can hear you, Will. You can shut the fuck up.
No. You know what? I'm saying it loud from the back.
No, no,
Spicy
no.
gameplay.
That
No,
was-
it
yeah, that was
not
really
the
sick.
second one.
Like, I think Nerp and Tensei were just like in general with me, like watch partying, and I was just like screaming the whole time, like please kill them. And Bo was just like running at them. It was so much fun to watch. I
Yeah,
don't know.
second game.
Like that was unreal to watch. Actually, that was so cool.
But yeah, definitely watching those two games. I just want to ask some questions for Shugo and Mel. Game one, you two combined for 22-0 basically, and now in game two, Mel, you really stood out this game. Now you have 21-1. How do you feel about both you and Shugo's performances in both games?
I would say Will was insane. I was at first I was actually nervous, coming into this the game because I was like, we don't have Chio and it's kind of like we never practiced with another mid laner. But then Will obviously picked it up, it's in the blood, clearly in the blood. So yeah, I'm
Always.
proud of Will.
Always. Nah,
yeah.
for me, I think it was nerve wracking because obviously I am actually coming in for Aisha's Shadow. And I do kind of acknowledge that I'm not a shuffleable player, but obviously, well, I played middle of the life. I was just okay, I can probably do this. I just need to believe in myself, and worst comes to worst, just keep a clear head, and just soldier on and just do what I do best.
All right. So I think one last question from me, and I don't know if Kulgan has a question, but one last question from me. As a collective, who do you think is the MVP of this series?
Mel.
Aisha.
To be honest, as someone I was running, I think it was either Mel. I think it was Mel, because from both games, I like from watching from Pos 4, he did keep his head down. First game was a little more difficult, but he did end up bringing it in. And then second game, he knew his timing much more better, and I think we changed our gameplay. So we were very confused with the fact that we had to be more, I guess, resilient in holding. And then Mel was very, very quick to figure that out, played on there, and we got a lot more, I guess, we responded to that ability, that task that we came in to play a little slower and play on our timings, not on theirs. I think that's where we kind of made it. First game was very quick and very fast-paced, what we like, in the mid-game. And second game, we had to wait a little bit out for that snowball. And yeah, I'd say it was MVP's Mel for making sure both the timings he did well and kept his discipline to make sure he farms and go from there.
Proud
Well
of
said,
you,
well
Mel.
said.
Thank you.
Also, I'd like to add, our carry was not feeling well today, and despite that, he showed up. So
Yeah.
MVP for that reason.
Oh, flu
Yeah,
game.
one
The
for
I
the
have
flu
a
game.
team.
fever right now. I literally
Yeah,
have a fever.
he actually came from Canberra. He was there for a week attending a Flat Earth festival.
Oh,
He just
Oh
came
my god!
and he's actually the president
Oh.
of the Australia Flat Earth Society, and he came in and banged. So
oh my
MVP.
god, you don't.
That's a bit worrying for the rest of the teams in the tournament.
No,
if that
Travis,
was-
it's also not like that. I don't know.
We'll discuss
Okay,
the
the
rift.
rest of
We'll
us
see.
don't believe in a Flat Earth. It's just Mel. It's just Mel.
Just Mel. Alright. I actually have a
Alright,
question
well-
for Aisha. What was
Hi.
the team chat like in between games? Because there wasn't that much of a break in between. Was there much strategy going on, or was it?
I think most of all, it was just trying to keep focus and spirits up. I mean, obviously, we just come out of in my eyes, from a spectator, it was a picture perfect game, and I think a lot of them were kind of focusing on. It almost felt like it was still scrimming, right? Like they were still focusing on like what they needed to improve and stuff. And I was just there like, guys, you just played a freaking good game of Dota. Like, be happy about it, right? And be proud of what you just achieved. And
Yeah.
even with that, right, you want to keep that energy into the next game because momentum's a big thing when you play BO2s or BO3s and so on. So there's just a lot about like making sure that they're not being too negative on themselves, and also making sure that they're focused for the next game.
Well said.
Well said. Yeah. I honestly have no more questions. It was.
Yo, before we end this interview, I want to shout out to the casters. This is the first time I've had a game that was casted in English. Otherwise, it's just some guys back in
Yeah.
Pakistan standing on my head and shouting in Urdu to play better.
Yeah.
So thanks for that, guys.
No
Yeah, thank you
worries.
so much for
that's fine for
casting.
me. It's surreal actually playing on a game that was actually like streamed. Like funny this when I came in, I had thought this was just a screamer. I had no idea this was an actual like
Official,
bloody
yeah.
tournament I was coming into. So when Aisha told me, I was just like, ah, shit.
It was on the big stage.
It was surreal.
Can I ask a quick
So thank
question
you both.
from the casters? What did you like? What were the top two from each actually game? Give us the best top two fights in the both games.
Wow, you're turning the questions on.
Yeah.
Reverse other people in the
guys.
We just want to make sure you watch the game. We just want to make sure.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, in game 2, Mel literally runs down everyone. So essentially, the whole game 2 was Mel's world, and we were just living in
We were
it.
just living,
Oh my god!
living vicariously
And
through
real
Mel.
quick, was the world flat?
Oh my god, that's
Well, I mean, the Dota map is flat, so.
so it's Mel's world, yeah.
Like,
The Dota
Mel
map
lives in-
Mel's world. And as for game 1, I really like watching Shugo picking up that DD rune and just decimating the.
Yeah, the
Oh,
DD shot on the tiny that's so
2
good.
hits tiny.
Yeah.
We're just me and we were just counting how many hits it takes to kill each hero. 1, 2, dead. 1, 2, dead.
1, 2, dead.
Oh. It's like going back to preschool and learning how to count.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you can only reach 2 because that's all the time they've given you. But that's all the time we have. We're gonna end the broadcast. Thank you for joining us for the interview.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you guys.
Bye bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Get him out of here.
Get him out. All right. Well, I mean, that's all we have. There are no more games on. I think.
Nope.
When's the next game? Looking like it's going to be on.
It is gonna be on, I think, Wednesday.
29th, tomorrow. Control defeat versus Brave Wanderers. 11
That's
p.m. SGT. That's you.
That's me, guys.
It's way too late for me. I'll have to watch it the day after. I'll watch the
Aw.
replay.
It's alright.
If someone casts.
It's all good. Alright.
All right.
That's
Well,
GG. Thanks for
GG.
co-casting.
Pleasure with casting with you.
Pleasure.
And I guess
Here's some more
see you in
casting.
the tournament sometime. Yeah, maybe some more casting.
See you.
See ya.